either one of the dialects of the living Nuwapian language. Which one is it? I don't care if you're saying Nakuk, if you're saying Nuk, or if you're saying Ane. Which one will they hear and know what you're saying? Which language do the Morzaku speak, or Pa Morzaku? Which language do the Riskians speak? What color do they wear now? We look back at the images and we will see that they had on white. Do they still wear white? Because back at the time, y'all wore white. So would they not be able to identify you walking around with this gold and this black? Or would they change their attire to fit your attire? This is starting to sound very familiar to me. It seems as though to you, the Riskian are egregores. You do not know whether or not they exist. It's just something to talk about. It's something to be proud about, that you can say something different, even though the name itself or the language itself that used as a raw consonantal root, risk, RZQ, to come out and say that these are Riskian, it still ties back to Islam. It still ties back to Arabic. These are words that we can find in the Arabic and Muslim doctrine and language. So tell me, how do you know? It just seems to me that you're still holding on to Islam. It seems to me you're still holding on to Hebrew Israelite doctrine. Down to the symbols. And now they say, we are Nubian Islamic Hebrews. How do you know you are a Nubian Islamic Hebrew? How do you know? You're not from Nubia, so how are you Nubian? You're not from Nubia. If I am African, I'm from Africa. If I am European, I'm from Europe. If I am Sudanese, I'm from Sudan. If I am Nubian, I'm from Nubia. So if you're not from Nubia, why are you going around saying you're a Nubian? Truth be told, if you're not from Nubia, then you're not a Nuwapian, because that's just adding different vowels in between the three-part roots. So answer that question. If you're not even from Nubia, then how could you have ever been someone from Nubia who took on Islam and traveled over? Nubian Islamic Hebrew. Because that's what the words mean. You remember? If you're going factually or going deeper into it, you would be prophets. If you're saying Nerubu or Enbia, Nubi, Nebi, Navi, you're prophets who took on the security of the doctrine. Prophets, Nebi. Security, Salam, Islam. All right? And then you travel with that security. Hebrew, Ibri. Okay, you tell me when it happened. When did you do that? And when did you prove that you were actually prophets? Because y'all were saying to us children, and I grew up, in 2003, we were leaving the planet. Let the truth be known. Y'all said in 2003, we will be leaving the planet. We did not leave the planet. Then y'all said in 2013, we will be leaving the planet. We did not leave the planet. Then in 2023, you said we will be leaving the planet. We did not leave the planet. I can count on 3 occasions where you have been false prophets. You said things were going to happen and they didn't happen. You're only supposed to allow that to take place one time and label someone a false prophet. Once they make that prophecy according to the doctrine that you're still attached to, which is the Bible, which is El Quran, according to these holy books, a prophet must do certain things and fulfill certain tasks and characteristics and attributes. And one of the things that's not tolerable when it comes to a prophet or anyone claiming to be is if you say something is going to happen and it doesn't happen, then you are not a prophet. You're a false prophet. You understand that? Okay, so then why didn't it occur? Let me tell you what they'll say. And look, I want to make sure people clear. You know I can read emojis. I know the stories. You want to come up here and answer some of these questions? Or you want to stay in the comments? You know I know the story about the monkey climbing up the tree. You know I know the story. And you've been around. You want to come up here and answer some of these questions for them? Or you want to get behind them? You can make a decision of whichever one it is, which one you want to do. Because you misunderstood something about that story. The monkey has to be ignorant to have a belief, to want people to follow him toward a belief. Now he stayed doing, I don't care. I told you people be around just to see. I told you that. But when they can't get their way or can't lock in close to you or can't get you to work with them or can't let you, they want to he calling me to find out what's the motion and what's the move, what we on. I said, yo, tell them try harder. He like, what you mean? I said, the ones who sent you to try to find out what's going on and ask what I'm talking about, tell them try harder. You know who you dealing with? When I say Yanun is my teacher, nigga, you stood right there in that circle. You know what I mean. You see? So no, you in a world where you're on point, them 3 emojis went over my head. But you don't know, I'm wrapped up in that. The monkey was a believer. You see? So look, now that we understand that phase 1 ain't tripping about what he just saw from them 3 emojis and you thought you was slick, how about I offer you something? You come up here and you answer my questions. You be a representative of all Sabaeans worldwide. And you come up here with the 999s and you answer the questions that I have to Wu Sabat. I have questions for anyone pushing that doctrine. And you one of the ones telling people to get to them bookstores too. Come on up here. Let's talk. Come have a conversation with me real quick. Where it ain't no cuts, no edits. I don't got to take no hour to respond. No, none of that. You can talk, I'll talk. But come answer these questions real quick. Let me ask you something. How I ask all these other people. How we come at all these other people. Let me ask you something. A brother, Zamel, supposed to be Ania Zamel, my brother, in here sneaking. You see? Whereas, weren't you just around? Weren't you just coming around to see what was going on? Didn't you come to my house? Didn't you say you bore witness to the works I was doing? Oh, but somebody get to your head, don't it? Oh, get away from that phase 1 dude. They did the same thing to Imam Isa. Y'all niggas is dizzy. Say he's a jinn. He did. Y'all just saying different words. 6 ether. You don't say jinn, now you say 6 ether. You don't say he's the devil, now you say he's a shadow person. Why? Because that's more convenient for people that's sitting in a group think echo chamber than for people to use their own brain and say, why won't we just answer his questions? That's the same thing Malachi said. He said, okay, instead of trying to kill him or do all this extra stuff, why don't y'all just answer his questions? He only asking questions. And now that y'all being questioned, what's the issue now? No, it will seem like anger because I'm passionate. I'm one of those with soul. But I'm not. I'm sitting here sipping lemonade. I'm not angry. Right? Answer these questions. You see? But where is that now? The monkey went up there. Man, the monkey didn't have no motherfucking clue what was going on. This ain't no damn monkey. You should be clear about that by now. All the shit you gotta ask me what's going on. How you asking a monkey what's going on? You trying to come around to be around the monkey. Why you trying to come around to be around the monkey? You see what I'm saying? No, what's the real problem? The real problem is you asked, all right? You might be the monkey with a battery in their back, but you asked me to join forces with them and to figure out how we can get the brothers of SBI to send them people money to work on Pop's case. I said, what? I could pull up the messages. You know I'm the receipt man. I said, I don't trust them. I ain't even give you no paragraph, nigga. I said, I do not trust them. The fuck? You ain't open your eyes? All the times Pop done came out and said, it's about money. It's about money. All they care about is money. They don't care about me. They care about money. They don't care about my freedom. You can't even use love and unity. Y'all ain't shown love and unity. The men you up under have not shown love and unity. The men you up under, Dr. Malachi York put out a Let My Words Be Known and said they have not gone anywhere for 25 years. The men you up under are not even men. That must be tough. And they're preaching love and unity, but I done reached out to each one of them personally to see about getting everybody on one accord that's claiming that they working on his case. And the few people working on his case won't even work together. And you still talk about love and unity because it's a catchphrase. It don't have anything to do with application. Show me the love and unity. Why should you still have to keep typing it? Where can I look around and see it? Show me the love and unity. It's separation with everything that's being done in the tribe. It don't matter if this nigga celebrating Halloween, trunk or treat. They gonna find 5 different places in Georgia to go to as opposed to everybody coming together. They can't agree on where they're gonna have the Zed Fest. So some people gonna have it in Griffin. Some people gonna have it in New York. Some people we gonna come over here to Trinidad. We gonna fly down here to this. Yo, Savior's Day, Z-Fest used to be everybody come down. Everybody came to Georgia or wherever it was. Everybody got there. You could agree on where to go. Where's the love and unity? All right? Every time something happens in them legal offices, they jump to go and slander one another. And they telling y'all I'm a black devil or that I'm a shadow person. The same one, Mario, is one of the darkest ones y'all got in y'all crowd. And you can't see it. You can't see it. It ain't dawning on you why it was said that the master told Victoria, leave this nigga. That must be tough for the master to tell a sister to leave you. Hey, leave this nigga. You don't need him. Huh? That must be tough for these people to be sitting up here acting like they own something. All this love and unity stuff, but these niggas was putting their hands on females. Duswa, Basil, Damon Pryor putting his hands on Nifu. And these the ones standing in front of y'all right now. With the headset on. With all that on right now. No, you don't get it. You don't get it, sir. You don't get to do that. I told you stand up and be a man. You can come up in here and talk to me. Other than that, love. True factually. Love. You see what I'm saying? It's an order to how we do this. These niggas trying to act like Pop's a pussy. He ain't go for that. He fought about the truth. And y'all niggas is scared. You got a chat called Ask Us Anything. Yeah, right. Until you start asking questions that these niggas can't answer. Got the nerve to quote some shit about sheep and wolf clothing. Did you forget the other part, nigga? About the ravening wolves or the ravening wolves? Why you think that raven sitting right there, nigga? You don't realize you look like a damn raven? You don't realize we can look at niggas in their face and tell, bro, you look like them boys. Take off the garb and you look like them boys. What you talking about? So then, okay, back in the day, if a nigga said you look like them boys, let me see what you got. Let me see what's on that heart of yours. A nigga step to the plate real quick. Hey, who? You talking about me? I'm a Nuwabi. Nigga, let's go. What you want to talk about? I want to know if you know this. And they did that. It was a lot of chest to chest shit going on when I was growing up. It wasn't no telegram to telegram, take an hour to respond shit going on. Nigga, it was chest to chest. Hey, look, check it out. I got a question. Answer this for me. They know, though. They know I'm not one of them people coming off the streets trying to find out who the Kedars are. Nigga, I'm asking you real questions. This doctrine is supposed to be salvation. So if this doctrine supposed to be salvation, nigga, make some shit make sense to me. If you don't know the end game, if you don't know the end goal, why is you teaching it? What are you teaching people then? You don't even know how this shit go. What you teaching them? Everybody got everybody confused out here thinking everybody dizzy. No, some people actually paid attention to what he taught. What y'all saying now don't make no sense. But that's fine. I can ask you questions, but they know my question go deep. So what they'll say is, well, if you don't believe it, then why are you here? Nah, I'm not going no motherfucking where. I was born in it. I can ask questions. If you can let the Kappas come off the motherfucking street and literally ask y'all questions, then nigga, I can ask questions. Why you won't answer them? I asked the nigga Mario, where are the Riskians right now? Where they at? Somebody else jump in and say, they're on the 8th planet of the 19th galaxy of Ilium. I said, how you know? They said, because Yanun tells us so. All right, I'm going to say it a different way. Where are the angels? They're in heaven. How you know? Because the Bible tells me so. All right, who loves you? Jesus. How you know? Because the Bible tells nigga, then that's just belief. You think it's because it's your star player, it's no longer belief? It's still belief. I can show you in the doctrine where he said that y'all were believers. He said, no matter how much I told you don't believe me, y'all still wanted to believe me. Y'all was still on some belief. No matter how much I said, don't be believers. Nigga, you became believers. You became be left. All right, we use sound right reasoning. So answer this for me. why, when I look at the word yasar, does it mean left hand? I ain't gonna look it up and find yasar, and y'all go around calling each other yasar, yasar, yasar. All right, when I look at yasar in Arabic, it means the left hand, opposite to right, to be specific. Okay, why? You see that? Answer that question. Don't just say it, just answer it. Another thing, zemel. Zemel, shemel also leads to left. It means left. Answer why. This is why they first started saying I was a sixth ether disagreeable, because I asked that nigga Densut that shit. He pulled out some Coptic shit. I'm like, nigga, no, you didn't answer the question. Why? You don't know when somebody asks you why, what it mean? Why? Tell me why he used this word. Tell me why he said y'all are sabbatic. Sabbatic is the goat. I'll tell you why. Sabbatic is the goat. You go look up the sabbatic goat right now. That's Baphomet. So if Baphomet, the sabbatic goat, is attached to the same word y'all saying for the language that's being spoken, sabbatic. Okay? Then what does that mean? That there was a separation of the sheep and the goats. I know that this is a master we talking about. So yeah, maybe he did give y'all the Ankh Twi. Because that Twi does mean two. That Twi does mean double. So the Ankh is a cross, and you walking around with a literal double cross over your heart. It might have something to do with what happened to him. Because in the doctrine he explained, it was the ones closest to me. It was the ones I love. I gave them everything. A friend means nothing. A brother means nothing. A son means nothing. A daughter means nothing. In his doctrine, he's saying that. Look at all these friends. Look at all these students. Look at all these followers. Look at all this family. Look at all this. And he's saying y'all crossed them or double crossed them. It also means disunity when you put that Twi on something. Go look up what I'm saying. It would just be wordplay if I didn't observe the shit. It ain't just wordplay. I done observed it. Y'all won't even come together. For his freedom, you won't do it. But y'all out here saying it's the government. No, I'm about to use everything in my power to come after y'all. Why? Because I asked these people years on end, make it about him. Yo, anyway, I know you got a new symbol. I'm so happy to hear that. Let's get him out. Let's make it about him. Why you telling people to go to the bookstore? Who the fuck about the bookstore? What about him? What's going on with him? I asked y'all, make it about him. It's clear to me you don't want to make it about him. Y'all want to make it about looking like y'all some teachers, but you can't answer real questions. If you really wanted them teachers, now that you in that seat now, you Rashad Jamal now. You wanted them teachers. All right, let me ask you something. You a God, we did this, we spoke this, we thought you. All right, let me ask you this. When the last time you traced back your genealogy to ancient Egypt? You didn't. All right, so then you're false claiming. You can't say whether or not you're of the chosen bloodline, whether you call yourself a Nubian Hebrew Israelite or Nubian Israelite Hebrew. Yo, check this out. When the last time you tied back your lineage to Jacob or Yaqub? When did you do your genealogy to even figure out whether or not you tied to Nubia or Jacob? Huh? You talking to me about Kedar? He might be able to show something that tie him to Kedar or Quraysh. What about you? Can you show us something to show that you actually tie back to them people? No? All right, so guess what? Every time you said we were Egyptians, you lied. You lied. Because you didn't see that for yourself. You just believe it. You could be Mongoloid. You understand that? This is the game they playing. So now, they telling people, we beyond Christianity. We done took it further. No, you haven't taken it further. If you took it further, then why is it that you still believe in aliens? You don't know whether or not extraterrestrial. Well, the government is out here saying, that's just another motherfucker to believe. You know what you thought? You said the government, you thought I got the white superiority complex shit ledged in my brain? What are you talking about? Just because them folk done said that shit don't mean it's true. And then they like, well, now because Dr. York's been talking about this for years and they coming out finally admitting the truth. And no, nigga, David Icke was talking about that shit too. A lot of people were talking about the reptilians. Nigga, William Cooper. Where are you okay? A lot of people was out there. Alex Jones, nigga. They been talking about the aliens, extraterrestrials, Val Thor, all that. It wasn't just Dr. York talking about extraterrestrials. Where you think he got the words from? Nigga, the words was out. You didn't know what the words was. Nigga, do you think reptilian is a new word? They come out with 4 new species. They got greys. They got reptilians. They got the tall rights of the Nordics. And they got the insectoids. Nigga, that's the same shit that's always been there since Scientology began. Nigga, it's the same 4 motherfuckers in every movie. Whether it was Species or whether it was fucking Alien versus Predator, the same motherfuckers, nigga. Everybody look like them motherfuckers. What? Nigga, how you know? They tell the people, we see you. We say, no, nigga, devil, we see you. We see you. You pushing like you done figured something out. And now you get put to the test. And now I gotta be the devil. You did the same exact thing that they used to do to us back in the day when we asked these people who were part of religion questions. Y'all said that we were the devil. So now, what make you any different than Christians? Let me ask that for you. Nothing makes you different. Nothing makes you different than Christians except maybe they own more capital. And that's probably what y'all in, the rat race of figuring out. That's why you want everybody to go to the temple. You won't say the church. You know, right there behind you in that black garb, that suit you got on, that's your real self. That's why it's in the light. That's your real self. Your real self is a pastor. Tell me he don't look like every pastor you got. He look like a pastor, don't he? And he look like the pastor who ain't gonna answer your question, don't he? You know what I mean? You know, some pastors will take some time to hear you out. He look like the pastor that's gonna put 7 people between you and he before he getting up out that motherfucker. Hey, go talk to him real quick, okay? No, but God bless you, brother. Yeah, God bless me, huh? Answer me a motherfucking question, Pastor OSM, Pastor Sakin, Reverend Sakin. Answer my question, nigga. What's going on? Y'all telling people come to the temple. Y'all telling people come to the bookstore, nigga. That's just saying come to church. You know what I mean? So I got a question for you. Yo, just make sure you come to church. Why come to church? Hell, I got to come to church for, nigga. What is in the temple that's going to save my soul? This sound familiar. See, y'all can't decide which one of the doctrine y'all want to run. It's either a salvation doctrine, it's either a doomsday doctrine, or it's a we gonna build an economic system and structure to be able to combat the white man doctrine. Nigga, y'all can't decide. You can't decide whether or not he here to save black people. Is he here to save 144,000 or is he here to save 9 people? That's called confusion. And y'all think I'm just talking. Everything I'm saying, they done said. Some nigga was just talking about 9 people being saved. Then somebody said 144,000. Then they said the whole black race. Nigga, everybody? Every motherfucking body, nigga, who? Okay, think about it. If everybody in the black race need to be saved, nigga, then why do Caucasians need to be extinct by 2060? According to what the doctor said, y'all said there ain't gonna be no more Adamites by 2060. So, nigga, we don't need to be saved. All we need to do is wait. If that's what the enemy is, something not right. Y'all still in 1970. Y'all have literally gone backwards. You've gone backwards. And then they're like, this is advanced doctrine. Where? What part? Tell me what part. The Nubian Islamic Hebrew, that's not advanced. It's 1970. You went back another what? Damn near 60 years. That's not advanced. What part of the doctrine is advanced? Well, we said we're praying to Paul and the forces of nature. He taught that already in the Holy Tablets. He taught that, and he taught about the Neteru, all of that. You just changed this. The tone is different, but it's still the same thing. The overseers, Panatharu, the Neteru, Panajaru, Neterat, is still the same thing. What's different? What's more advanced? You don't have a more advanced doctrine. So put your chest back where it go. When you walking over these people, talking about some they believe. That's why I went to one of the temples in Chet Dentut. I'm like, hold on, what you? That was the first thing. Because why he telling us that these people believed in angels and believed in this, and we were so advanced because we passed the Elohim. I said, what are we on now? He said, we're on the terror. I said, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're speaking about extraterrestrials you don't know nothing about. You're talking about Ty. When have you met Ty? You're talking about all of these extraterrestrials that you have never met in your life. You don't know who they are, and you cannot validate their existence. That is religion. It's the same thing. And then they said, well, the master only answers questions that we ask. Okay. It seems like y'all have only been asking religious questions then. Because when I was on one of the phone calls and I asked y'all niggas, what did he say about December 31st, 2025? Y'all said, well, it's not time for doctrine questions. Even though you had just said it was Q&A. I said, nigga, this is not a doctrine question. This is a real life question. December 31st, 2025 was around the corner. How about you just say you don't know? It took y'all 30 minutes to tell me nothing. And that's what they do. You ask a question, and if they can't answer it, they'll deflect for as long as you got the energy to do. And if you don't know, they'll trap you. I was raised in this. You be done forgot that the whole reason that you having a question or a conversation because you asked them something. They done took you all the way down Drury Lane, and it's like, yo, check this out. You still don't got your answer. So here go the questions, or do I got to put it in the book? And I'll give the book out for free. Do we got to do 99 questions to answer Sabian? And put y'all faces on the cover so people know this is real. No, it don't stop with just the Sabian or the Christian and the Muslim, all that stuff. Let's deal with all of it. Once you become a religion on the radar, let's deal with you also. Y'all think y'all are exempt, all right, because of this loyalty construct where you can become abusive to the people that are around you, and they're not supposed to question, and they're not supposed to go out and ask, and they're not supposed to explore. That's just another religion. Okay, well, I don't have no loyalty construct to y'all. I don't know who or what y'all are. What I will say is whatever you pushing, it need to be questioned. So if you can't answer it, what does that say? It says you're pushing something without knowing what it is. Then you are a part of a belief system. Nobody needs to be stuck in a belief system, even according to what y'all say. Hold on, I see you. I'm about to pull you. Hold on, I see you. Oh, I told y'all it's about to heat up. OSM is on the plate now. Yo,
Robert,
Rahubat.
first off, I don't come in the name of OSM, so that's
All
first.
right, now what do you come in the name of?
Ami Satet,
Yo, what do you come in the name of?
Ami Satet,
All right, other than like your name, what do you come in the name of?
I am who I am.
All right, so what are you here to do?
Love and unity, good brother. That's about it, really. Free the master teacher in the process. That's the thing.
Okay, okay. Can you answer my questions?
Depends. If I don't know, I don't know.
All right, cool. Do you chant?
Tour.
Why?
It's a process to help break the spell
How?
by connecting to the overseers, connecting to Paut, which is the all.
Okay, real
Connect.
quick. Who are the
Mm.
overseers?
You want me to name the overseers for you, brother?
No, I didn't say name them. I asked you who are they?
Okay. Overseers, you got the 8 Agdawads and the 9 Idiots.
Okay. How do you know they exist?
Because we comprised of those same beings. We're comprised of that. That's our lineage. That's what our DNA is connected to, good brother.
Now, how do you know they exist? Not that you're comprised of those same beings. How do you know that the actual beings exist that you're comprised of?
If What are you asking me? Have I came into contact with these beings? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm saying, how do you know that they exist? Whoever the overseers are, how do you know whether or not they actually exist?
Well, for one, from my own personal experience, I know that they exist.
Okay, give me an account.
I met you.
Now, you met me and I met you, and both
Sure.
of us are on the earth plane. Here's what you have to understand. That means we're not overseeing.
Okay, but when I met you and you met me, when we spoke, what did you tell me? You
What did I
remember?
tell you?
Do you remember what you told me?
No.
Okay, you told me. You said what you did was give me an example of how the overseers work, and you specifically
I can't hear you. All right, while we wait for him to reconnect.
in the call.
I can't hear you. Go ahead.
I said, pardon me, I was getting the call, but when when you spoke,
So far, has he answered my question? Just to be clear, what we're being taught by, especially these people walking around now, of the overseers, is that they are deities, beings that are not earthbound, represented by the forces of nature. Okay, that
hey,
sounds
brother,
great. Now, what I'm asking him is, how does he know? Notice that he asked me if I wanted him to name them. You there?
I'm here. I was getting a call again. What's the last thing you heard?
You were about to tell me about what I told you.
Oh yeah. So what you told me was when you were speaking to me directly, you pretty much gave me an example of how the overseers work. So with that being said, and that being the truth, for us to even be on the topic of the overseers at this current moment, that's enough proof right there. Like that
And real
pattern.
quick, that's not proof. Let me tell you what that is.
Okay.
That's called
Man.
hearsay. Let's say I did give you an example via wording of how the overseers work. That's not me proving anything. That's just me
Hey,
saying,
I didn't say that was proof. That wasn't you proving it. I don't need you to prove that the overseers is real. I'm telling
okay,
you from my own experience
I got
that
you.
has been
So that
proven.
experience is you real quick.
Hmm.
That experience you brought up does not say how they exist for
You
you, meaning
actually,
for you to know. It just means that we had a conversation. Now, what I'm asking you, since we're on the same page,
yeah.
what I'm asking you is take me out of the equation and any human being out of the equation, unless they were able to open the sky or open the realm and reveal those deities to you. How do you know that the overseers exist?
I had my own experience.
Okay, give me an account.
So one of the accounts that I had, from my experience was back in 22 when I first came amongst the brothers of Nuwap. Certain things that I prayed and meditated about or wrote in a book. A couple years later, it aligns with things that I'm learning and things that have been brought forth to me through Nuwap. Before learning,
Okay, so I hope you understand what my rate is, what my pace is. Right now, you're not answering my question. You are answering a question. If I would have asked you about affirmation, if I would have asked you about uh, journaling, if I would have asked you about anything along the lines of that, then you
put
would
it
be
like
answering
this:
my question. But
if
I'm
if
not asking. I'm not asking what you did in the book and what you saw later, because that could be anything. What I'm asking you is, how do you know that the overseers exist? This is my like fifth time asking now.
I know from my personal experiences and encounters that I had in my life that the overseas exist.
Okay, give me another account. Because the first one was hearsay. The second one was affirmation. Give me another account.
Okay. Another account that I experienced, another experience that I had that's in the
You said what? They probably calling him to tell him to get off the live. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole system. All right. Well, we down to like, what, 6 times out of asked? So far, and I'm telling y'all to listen, not to be biased because you're on my live or you rocking with bro. Listen, has the question been answered how Nuwabian answers it?
Oh, you talking about how Nawabi answers it? If you're looking
Yeah,
for a
how does the
specific answer,
Nuwabian answer it?
oh, I don't know.
Huh?
I said I don't know.
Okay, you don't know whether or not the overseers exist.
No. I know the overseer exists. I don't know how to answer that question. How a quote unquote Nawabi will answer that.
Okay,
That don't
quote
really mean
unquote,
nothing to me.
Nuwabians either know or they don't know. So if they know, they're going to give you the account in
So
which there was a validation of that existence,
did I?
confirmation of that existence. Meaning, let me give you an example.
Yeah.
If I were referring to Ta,
Okay.
okay, or Pata,
Okay.
if I were referring to Pata, if I said there was an occurrence when I walked out of my house
Mhm.
and I saw a man 9 feet tall, bald head,
Mhm.
right? Dressed in black tight pants and a black shirt and a leather coat and some boots. And he was
Mhm.
standing in my yard. And I said, yo, what are you doing in my yard? And he stepped aside and behind him, a gate opened out of nowhere.
Mhm.
And I marveled at it. And I walked up to him. I said, yo, what is that? He
Now let
said,
me ask you a
yo,
question. Why you said marble?
why did I say marvel? Because it's a nice word. It's like saying, when I looked at it, it was like, wow.
Okay. So yeah, again, based off of my experience and my own account, yeah, the overseas is real because
No,
that is
no, wait. You maybe you didn't understand. So I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring the analogy to the close
okay.
because I thought you could endure the analogy. The analogy was saying, I know we have images of Ta. Yes or no?
Two.
Okay. According to what is being taught in the doctrine, does Ta exist as a being? Yes or no?
I don't know.
Answer is yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Ta does exist as a being. Does he have attributes? Yes or no?
If he exists as a being, then he gotta have
Then he would
attributes.
have attributes, correct? All right. So Ta, the opener, which he has to be able to exist to do a thing,
Mm-hmm.
Ta exists. And
Mm-hmm.
we have images of Ta, pictures of Ta. I remember the barbershop with Basil in them. They had one of the biggest pictures of Ta in their barbershop. Okay. Ta exists. As you say, Malachi is one of Panataru, correct?
Two.
All right. If Malachi or Malachi is one of Panataru, do the Panataru have the ability to manifest and personalize or personify themselves? Yes or no?
Two.
Have either of the Neteru, other than who you claim Malachi to be, have either of Panatharu manifest or personified themselves before you?
I already answered that question. Said
No, I
two.
didn't hear you. What was the answer?
I gave you my account when I was praying. I felt the presence of an actual physical, energetic presence amongst me.
No, I
This
didn't.
was
I'm not saying like a fit. You know what that sound like? That sound like I felt the spirit of Jesus. No, what I'm asking is
okay.
if El Malika or the angels can visibly appear in the scripture, and I'll go and read it for you if you want me to,
Okay.
or
Okay.
they can visibly appear. All right, you don't have to feel the spirit of an angel. Okay, Malachi was around people in the flesh. You don't have to feel just his spirit or his presence. Okay, have they ever, whoever Panatharu would be, have they ever manifested or personified themselves before you?
You just asked that question, and I just answered that. Now, if you ask me, did I see them? No. No. Oops. I didn't.
Okay, all right. So you didn't see them.
No.
So how do you know that what you felt was them?
I don't know for sure, but
No, no. After you say I don't know for sure, there's no but. That's Nuwapu.
That's cool.
But
I'll
it's
take that.
ego.
Nah, no ego. That's good. I
Yeah.
accept it.
So then here's the reality. Are
Hmm.
you a Sabian?
I'm a Nuwapic Islamic Hebrew.
Okay. Okay. So as a Nuwapic Islamic Hebrew right now, you're one of their representatives, and you're saying that you're praying.
I'm not one of the representatives now.
Well,
I
you don't know
already
what it
told you.
means to be a part of something then.
Okay, so you grouping me in the organization?
No, you said it. You grouped it.
I said I'm a Nuwapic Islamic Hebrew. You
Okay,
asked the
so
common statement.
anyone, then that means you're grouped in with anyone who's Nuwapic Islamic Hebrew.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the politics. That's how it goes. That's actually the reality. So then
let's move on with it.
go ahead.
I'm listening.
You're praying or chanting. You're chanting, not knowing who it is you're chanting to.
No, I know who it is. I read it. I
No,
overstand
you read
what it is.
about it. That's the difference. See, I can read the Bible. I'll go get it.
No,
I
no,
can
no,
read the
no. What I'm
Bible.
saying is when I'm doing the chants
Yeah,
and I'm overstanding what the chants is saying,
yeah.
then yeah, I know exactly who I'm praying to.
You
Panataro.
you you know, yeah, you know it's called that. But who are they? We just went over this, by the way. This is called the spell circle. Once you can get to something and say, I don't know, and then you go back to the root, that's the spell. That's why Nuwapu, we had to go and dig people up out of it. You ain't just do it on no quick little interview or no quick little Q&A room. You had to dig people up out of that. It took sometimes years for certain people.
Tua.
Okay. Now, Wusabat is no different. If it's belief, it's belief, no matter what it is. So now you said you don't know for sure. That was your answer. And now you're saying, well, I know who it is because you read it. No,
No,
you
you
read
asked
it.
me. You
Go
asked
ahead.
me did I come into the presence of Panataro based off seeing it with my physical eyes. Panataro manifested in the flesh to me, kind of like how Dr. Malachi York
Yeah,
is
and
and
you were
has
saying
done.
that you didn't. And then I said, okay, then how can you know that they exist for sure? And you said you don't
Again,
know. Huh?
based off of that criteria, seeing them with my own eyes outside of Dr. York or whoever amongst us might be, which Panataro might be incarnated in the flesh at this current time. I don't know for sure, but again, from that experience that I had and a few other accounts, I know for sure that they do exist.
But how
I
do you
just,
know for sure that they do exist if with that experience you were not able to behold them? To behold them ain't just saying to look at them, it's to understand or comprehend what or who it is you're dealing with. So if you say, I felt them, what is to say that who you felt were the overseers of the Neteru Panatharu if you don't even know who they are?
I'm following. Go ahead.
Well, the answer is what you said the first time. You double back. You say, I don't know for sure. I said, because you said but, and I said, well, the but is ego.
I
Once you
deaded that.
realize you don't know
I,
for sure, then all right, you're not in the same boat of whoever would know. Let's say Malachi knows.
okay.
All right, then that means he knows, but you don't know. So
Okay.
maybe he introduced you to something that you can know, but right now you don't. So
Okay.
when you teach it, you need to let people know that. Look, this is something we believe. But if you're trying to sound different, like you've risen above belief, then you won't be honest.
Okay. I'm following.
Yeah.
But
So if
also,
I go and I see, go ahead.
I don't want you to, assume or presume that I'm going out teaching a thing when I'm having my experience as a student myself. But you asked me a specific question.
Okay. Right now, you're being revered or handled as a Nubian Islamic Hebrew, Nuwapic Islamic Hebrew, a Sabian, any of these people that's claiming any of these doctrines right now.
Okay.
That's who
Okay. I
I'm
see.
talking to.
But you understand that when you ask me who I represent, I said I'm Satep too.
Yeah, I see that that's what you're saying.
Okay.
So I can respect what you're saying, and then I'm telling you how you're being handled.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I pull somebody over, they say, I'm telling you, I'm not drunk. Okay, I can still put the breathalyzer there. I can
That's
still
cool.
have you walk the
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah. That's
You're
cool.
still being handled as if you represent them. I don't just accept that just because you say I represent Ami Satep.
Mhm.
Okay, was it Ami Satep's parable about the monkey in the clouds and the tree?
It was
Wait, no, you came
Pantat
up with that?
with the monkey in the tree.
Yeah, you came up with that?
No, I ain't come up with that.
So
That's
is it
pot.
your parable?
No, that's Patrak.
Okay. So then you represent something from coming from him. Where did you learn it? Who taught you?
I read it in the book.
Which book?
I just told you.
What was it? Was called The Monkey in the Tree.
No, it's called Patrak.
When did you say that?
I just said it. I said
Oh,
Patrak.
okay. Which Patarak was it?
Five.
Huh?
5.
No, I'm saying what was the name of the Patarak?
Chapter 5. Patrak chapter 5.
What's the name of it? Do you know the name?
Yeah, we know the name.
Okay. So is Patarak Sabian doctrine?
That's Nuwapit. That's. Let me ask you a question.
Real quick, let me land it, and then you can ask me whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
Is Patarak Sabian doctrine?
It's Nuwapit doctrine.
Okay, so it's Nuwapic. All right. So you're a representative of Nuwapic or the Nuwapic doctrine.
I'm learning it.
Okay, cool. Right now you're a representative of it though.
Okay, because you're making me that?
No, because you're being handled as though you are.
Okay.
So I want to make sure you're clear. If I'm about to lock you up, I'm gonna make sure you know, yo, right now you're going to jail.
So you're an officer.
No, it's an analogy. That's
I
it
get
was
you. I
yeah,
get
it's an analogy. So
I get
you're still being handled. I'm just seeing where you're coming from when you put in emojis in the chat, trying to refer to me as the monkey in the tree.
Was I referring to you as such?
Yes, you were.
You know that.
Yes,
How do you know that?
sound and right reasoning. That when I got on you, you didn't ask me, do you know whether or not you doubled down?
No.
It's right here in the records. You
That's cool.
doubled down and
You
you went
saw
at
the
people that were in
you
the
saw
chats
the
also.
you saw no, me and E9, that's old. You saw something, the emojis, and you presumed that it was referring to you.
No,
Correct?
no, I know it was referring to me.
Okay, how do you know
So
that?
then let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Who were you referring to?
I put a monkey in the tree in the clouds because what that parable means is somebody who's moving off of what they believe or their faith in something and not following orders or listening to
Okay, who are you
directives.
referring to? Why you put it there?
I mean, you got this man Sikim up there.
You were
So,
talking about Sakin?
no, I wasn't talking about anybody in particular.
Hey man, hey bro. All right, moving on. Cause I'm not. Why would I play this game with you? All right, you said you weren't talking about anybody in particular, but you just said. I mean, you got this man Sakin up there, as if I was
Right.
supposed to just accept that. I think now that you talking about Sakin.
I never said I was talking about anybody in particular. What I'm
Why you
saying
brought
is
Sakin up just then?
because what I'm looking at is a disgruntled or a dis some a discord between a tribe, and the bigger picture is there's too many monkeys climbing up these trees, it causing confusion all around. So
Okay,
this,
give me an example of one.
you already named a few.
Who?
You said one was Duswa, Tabajet to be another. And if a lot of people don't understand who you are, what you're doing, or what you think you're doing, it could be you too. It could be me.
Oh, okay, I wasn't understanding what you were saying at first. Now, because
Okay.
I shook, let me see what I'm saying. Now, because I shook and because of maturity, I'm gonna go back to what I said. Nigga, who the fuck do you think you talking to? I know exactly who and what you were referring to when you put the emojis in the chat. This is the example of what I mean when y'all think y'all dealing with outsiders when you talk to everybody.
No,
I was born in Nuwapu, nigga. Who the fuck? Do you want to know what made somebody a Nuwabian? They can't be fooled. That's what
I
made
called
somebody a Nuwabian.
I called you direct. Did I not?
You're doing it
Come,
again.
I called you directly.
Masters of deflection.
This ain't deflection, bro.
It's 100% deflection. are you talking about? I was supposed to go for the fact that there was somebody, or the lie that there was somebody else you would have been referring to. I was supposed to go for that. But in all actuality, again, that was a speak that was supposed to be amongst people who would know the parable. You ain't know I knew it.
No, hold on. If you think that I didn't think you knew the parable, that's foolish. Especially if I met you in the flesh and know who you are.
In the flesh, did I speak on the parable?
We don't have to speak on the parable.
That means that what you just said was another deflection. Let me show you why.
No, it wasn't.
Let me show you why. You
Go ahead.
said it would be foolish because you met me in the flesh. What does you meeting me in the flesh have to do with whether or not I know the parable? Explain.
When I come to meet you in the flesh, I already knew or saw that you was a true student of Baba Yanun. Simple. So of course, if that's the case, and I'm also was able to learn your history and you being brought up in Nuwat, then I expect you to know the parable.
No, that means you believe that I knew it.
It's not even a belief. I don't operate off of belief.
So then how do you know whether or not I knew the parable just because you met me? There are a lot of people.
Because
Have you read every one of Dr. Malachi York's books?
no,
I know you haven't.
I have it.
Okay. Huh?
I said I have it. No.
Okay. So because you read some of his books and you're a student of him, then I'm supposed to assume that you understand everything that there is to know about his teachings, correct?
No.
Okay. So then
But
what you just did was deflected. When I
no,
brought
it's
it up,
not
you said
deflected.
it was foolish because you met me in person, in the flesh. Family, that has absolutely nothing to do with whether or not I know the parable.
But
However,
I'm
if I
you
put
said
some,
that I
go ahead, do your thing.
assumed that I didn't know that I didn't think you knew it. I said no, that's not the case. It wasn't even about whether you knew it or not. Like that wasn't the case. But I do understand that you seeing it, you automatically jumped up thinking it was about you. So
Who
let me
was it
ask you,
about? Who was it about?
shit, it could have been about one of your
See, that's
followers,
not it. That's
Enoch.
not it. That's not it. That's not it. And let me tell you why. You were
Tell me
being
why.
direct. You were being direct. It was just supposed to go over my head.
No, it was not. Because if it was, why would I put some? If I called you on the phone directly,
Irrelevant.
that's not irrelevant. Because that right there, that moment of me calling you on the phone directly, especially after my brother Enon is sending subliminals about something he thought was for you that I posted, is nobody's ducking you, none of that stuff.
All right, when you got on the phone, did you bring that up to me?
What happened with Enon?
Did you bring that up to me on the phone?
You talking about this the conversation me and Enon had? Did I bring that
Yeah,
up?
did you bring that up?
That wasn't. See, that's the thing.
I'm
With
asking
Enon?
you a question. Did you bring that up?
No, I didn't bring that up.
So let me stop you right here for a second.
Okay, good.
Because you, again, that was another deflection then. That was saying that you were calling me and you linked it to the E9 thing, but you never brought nothing about no
No,
E9 up. So you want to know what you did when you called me?
what?
You called me and you said, all right, what we on?
Right.
And what I say? I said, what you mean?
You said what you mean, correct? And I said,
Oh,
what are we on for the freedom of the master teacher to do the work that needs to be done?
and what I say to you?
You said
That ain't all you said. You said, I hear you saying that it's people that can't be trusted and da-da-da-da,
correct.
woo-woo.
Yes.
And
The
then you
people
went
this
into
this
that.
the
Okay, and what
but
I respond is,
what was that about though?
real quick, what did I respond and say?
You said you asked me. You said you know who I am, right?
That sound like me, don't it? And what I asked you, what did I tell you after that? I
You
told you to
said
do something.
I could see behind the veil. Now,
That's a
what you
fact.
correct?
And what did
Now
I tell you?
you now this is what you said. You said tell the people you with to try harder.
I said, tell them to try harder.
Correct. Now
I ain't
that's
say no, tell the people you with.
no. You said the but you know you did. You said the brothers you around. Tell them to try harder. That's what you said.
No, that came after. I said, tell them to try harder. And you were like, what are you talking about? I said,
Correct. Because
whoever done,
who harder? Who
I
who?
answered it. I answered it.
But that's the thing. No brother sent me to you, brother.
That's not what the conversation said. I said, whoever, because I asked you, I said, y'all, so you gonna tell me they ain't been speaking to you about me? And
No,
what did you say?
I said no. I said they won't. They don't even bring you up.
That's a lie. That's not what you said.
Yes, I did. Yo, that is actually what happened. You said they don't be speaking to. I said, brother, They don't bring you. They're not gonna even bring you up. The brothers that I'm around, they're not. They don't even bring you up.
You
It's
just
not
lied.
a. That's not a lie.
Or maybe you don't remember that, but you just
No,
lied.
no. I remember the conversation. In fact, I wrote down the contents of the conversation and this is what I'm talking about. And when I said you don't know who you talking to, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody not on the same level. Everybody not in the same place when it comes to this mission at hand. Forget the doctrine. Forget these names. Forget all of that. The mission at hand. Everybody's
All right,
in different.
real quick. Since you're
Listen,
saying forget the doctrine, why are you sending people to the bookstores?
I'm talking to you about the mission at hand. I'm sending people to the bookstores and telling them to support the freedom fight because that's what it's about.
How do you know that people going to the bookstores is supporting the freedom fight?
This is deflection, brother. Can we get back on point?
No, we were on the point in the beginning. I just had to show you that you was talking to somebody that ain't gonna let you deflect.
No,
We're
that
talking about the doctrine. We're talking about the freedom fight. We're talking about all of that.
you want to ask Sabians, Nuwapians about the doctrine to answer your questions. That's all of that is cool, brother. I got on this call. The reason why I even called in is because of Ashok, and that's a fact.
Okay, so then we'll deal with it factually then.
Okay, we
How
here.
do you know whether or not people going to them bookstores? One of the things I addressed before you got on here, I said you wanted them more sending people to them bookstores. How do you know that when people going to them bookstores that it's supporting his freedom fight?
I'm an example.
Okay, expound.
If I'm an example, that means I lived it, I experienced it.
That's not an answer.
That is an answer.
Who told you that? Who taught you that? Who taught you that those are answers? All right, let me say what I mean.
Okay. Good.
I'm asking you, how do you know? Let me be specific. How do you know where the money going?
Let me ask you a question.
No, real quick. Answer that one, and I promise I'll ask you answer whatever you need to ask me. How do you know where the money going?
Okay. I'll get proof that the money's going to that. Is that
No,
what you
no,
want?
no, 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 no. That's not what I asked. I didn't say, will you get proof? I said, how do you know where the money that y'all are collecting is going? How do you know?
Because that's the order.
Because that's the order. Who does that work on? All right, here's what I need you to do. Answer the question with a real answer. How do you know where the money is going? Explain to me what way you're aware about where that money that has been taken up since 2002 has been going.
I wasn't around in 2002. I can't speak to that. Now,
Okay,
to your
since you
point,
came around,
hold on. Okay,
how do you know where the money going?
because that's the procedure. That's the order. That's the
Okay, explain what
directive.
that means.
That's the directive that the master teacher set forth.
Okay, well, I'm gonna press play on some audios. One of the audios is saying that people like Sakina took the money and were purchasing property with it.
We
Another audio
we
was
know
saying,
you have rotten apples. We know you have monkeys in the tree.
hold on.
Like we know that.
No. That's not what you said. You said because it's an order or directive, that means that that's where the money is going. So if we got monkeys in the tree, how many?
Too many, to be exact.
Do you know how many?
I don't have a direct
All right,
actual
now
number.
we on right knowledge. Do you
Yeah.
know whether or not the brothers that you know are putting the money where they say they're putting it?
To
How do you know? Huh? Yo, you got an earpiece?
no earpiece.
Okay. How come every time I ask you something, you take a pause?
I just explained to you how I know. Because that's
No,
the procedure.
nah. Y'all playing.
Ain't nobody playing. If you want to see proof of this is
Y'all
where it
playing.
goes, I could get you receipts, brother.
Again, I remind you, you know who you talking to, right?
Yeah, but I also understand that you don't trust
It don't have nothing to do with that. I asked you a simple question. How do you know that the brothers that are taking up money that you know about are putting it where they're telling you? How do you know? Simple answer. Let's go.
Because that's the order.
That's the order.
Yes.
They're stealing money.
Some people stole money, yes.
Who?
You just name one. We
All right,
know.
who else? Who else?
We already know about the sister Tabitha. We know that.
All right, who else?
That's all I can speak on because that's all I know.
Okay. Do you know whether or not the brothers around you are stealing money?
I know they're not
How?
because of who they are.
Because who they are.
Yeah, who they are.
All right. Well, I ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the brothers
Mm-hmm.
that you know, because of who they are, what are they working on to get the master teacher out of prison?
The directive that the master teacher gave us.
Which is what?
Number one is love and unity. Number two is get the information out.
Oh, yeah, y'all game it. That's free. You can do that for free. You can do
Okay.
love and unity. Hold on. You can do love and unity for free, and you can put the information out for free.
You can.
So then why y'all
Oh, so
selling
you
it? Hold
asking
on,
me?
hold on, hold
You
on.
asking me where the money
No,
that's being?
no, no,
What do you ask me?
no. We ain't playing that one. Can you get the information out for free? Yes or no?
Two.
Why are you not doing that? Let me show you how you remember that movie they were like, you fucked up, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
it can get out there for free, and it can, and
Yeah.
he's spoken on that in a letter, a
Okay.
correspondence that he gave to one of the sisters, where he said, when you gave my books out for free, you were feeding my flock. I'm not upset about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carolina.
If the information can get out there for free,
Mm-hmm.
and he don't have no problem with that, and he gave you directives of love and unity and getting the information out, why are you selling the information if none of the money will be going to a freedom fight because he
But
hasn't given you hold on, let me get through it.
yeah,
I got
take
to
your
start
time.
over. If the
Don't start over.
information, hold on, if the information can be given out for free,
Uh-huh.
he don't have no problem with that. All
Okay.
right. And he's giving you a directive on love and unity and getting information out. Information can be getting out for free. Why is it being sold if that money wouldn't be being used for a freedom fight because he hasn't given any directives on a freedom fight to y'all?
Let me correct you again. By information, I meant information about his case, who he is, who Dr. Malachi York is. That's
Can you
what.
get that out for free?
Yeah, you can. But don't it cost, or doesn't it take funds to operate?
It takes funds to operate for sure.
Okay, so how do you support a tribe if these same bookstores that was put in place since the AEO times that gave a lot of Nuwapians, or so-called Nuwapians, some of their first steps into entrepreneurship and to support the tribe and support the family using the master teacher's printing company, using Mother Mary's printing company that she connected with Babian. How are the selling of this doctrine, of these books, of this information, which brings in funds to support the tribe? That's literally what that's for. Now, to your
Hold
point,
on, hold on. No, hold on. I'm gonna
yeah,
stop you because you don't know, you don't realize that you were asking something, and then you realize what you were asking, and so you started to make a statement, and then you wanted to
no,
move
I
past it.
know what I'm asking. I know what I'm asking.
So ask your question, so I don't realize stuff like that.
It's nothing to realize. Nobody playing a game with you.
You playing a game,
No, I'm not.
so ask your question. Do you know what your question is?
I, if I have a question, this is what my question. The bookstore is used to support the tribe. My question to you is: outside of the rotten apples who stole money or misused the money or have whichever offense, why supporting the bookstores? Why is that a negative? Is it solely because of that? Then again, I understand that, but why is that such a negative?
Okay.
What's wrong
I
with that?
thought that that's what you were trying to ask in the beginning before you landed with a statement. So let's get this clear.
That
That's not what you said. You said that you send people. You see, you fucked up, right? You said you send people to the local bookstores
no,
to hold on, to support the freedom fight.
I said
Not to,
that is the order.
hold on. Not to support the pockets of the people who want to be entrepreneurs off the backs of Dr. York?
I said in the beginning times, back then, I'm talking about then, early
So
on.
what do you send people to the bookstore for now? You know, you don't. Okay, I got to tell you something. You could, if you're mad, you can handle it. I was taught how to trap the devil. I'm not telling you you're the devil.
Mm-hmm.
So I was taught how to walk and talk circles around somebody and get them right where I need them.
Go ahead.
And you right there,
Okay.
because that money ain't
Mm-hmm.
going to him. That money going to them people who sell the books. And if your directive was to get the information out, you could do that for free. And if your directive was love and unity and you still ain't did that, that can be
That's
done for free. So then the money is for the people that's selling the books. If not, what is the freedom fight right now?
the freedom fight right now.
That requires money.
The funds for the bookstores is to support the tribe, to keep
No,
these
that
things.
okay. So watch this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't sell this. I want to say this. I don't sell his books.
Okay.
I make my own money. I do music. I write my
Overstood.
own books. Hold on. I want to make sure this is clear because I'm part of that tribe that you're talking about. I grew up in this.
Okay.
I make my own money. I'll do fundraisers. I won't even let somebody else sell his stuff and I know about it. I won't even let nobody put his name on a t-shirt and sell it and I know about it, or they could do it without being associated with me because I don't want no parts in it. That's my thing. Everybody done saw me talk about it publicly and all of that. And somehow I got by. I made it all right in life. And I know people around me have made it all right in life while still having New Wapple. We still read the books. We still speak the doctrine or speak the language, all of that. And you
Mm-hmm.
know this. And you
Okay.
have I ever sold you a book of his? Have
No.
you ever witnessed me sell a book of his?
No.
Do you need to sell his books to support yourself and your family?
No.
Okay. Now that we've established that on record,
Mm-hmm.
where is the money going right now in his actual legal freedom fight that's being collected via book sales and donations, etc.?
The bookstores support the tribe and the operations of the tribe.
I'm not
So
talking about the tribe. I'm talking about him. Forget the tribe. Him.
he
Yeah. Where the money
what?
going that's being collected right now, that's, it's his.
Hold on. So you dissociated Baba Yanun, Dr. Malachi York from the tribe that
Yeah,
he
because
established?
yeah. Because the tribe isn't in prison. So now that we've
Okay,
got over
cool.
that,
So now that the tribe isn't in prison, then we know that again, the tribe that's outside of prison doing the works for the master teacher
yeah.
from his directive. This is how we support the master teacher's directive.
Oh, that's something totally different. All right, let me show you how. You
Okay.
can support his freedom fight, or you can support his directives. Y'all are choosing which directives to support. Then
Who's
one of
y'all?
his hold on. One of his directives was love and unity, correct?
From the jump,
All right.
before Wusabat even
Has the
touched,
tribe honored that?
everybody in the tribe has not honored that. No.
Okay. Have the leaders of the tribe or the administrators or house or legal representatives, have they honored it?
Have you honored it?
Okay. No, I can't honor it by myself because you can't love and unity your damn self.
You can't.
Okay.
Have you honored it in this conversation?
Love and unity?
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Because
Okay.
sometimes there's something called tough love. And right now we're on the conversation, on the call, having a conversation, the two of us. There's unity in that. The fact that we're able to have a conversation and the fact that truth is getting there, that's love. Love ain't always gonna feel good, and the truth ain't always gonna feel good. But now that we back off me, that deflection,
That's not
have
a
the legal,
deflection.
it was. Have the
How did
legal rep.
okay,
I
let me
answered
ask
it
you
though.
that.
I answered it. Have
You
the
wanted
legal rep, have the legal representatives, the administration, the
mm-hmm,
wives, all
mm-hmm.
of them, have they exercised love and unity amongst themselves?
I've seen it, yes.
Are they doing it now? Meaning, okay, let me be specific.
Yes.
Are they meeting with one another in the flesh?
Yes.
Who?
I don't know all the names of who, but I
Okay,
know a
let me
few.
ask you this then. Is Sakina, Mario, Iris, Victoria, Nabaptek, Gadesh Tech, who else? Janet Goins, are all of those people meeting together to discuss the freedom fight of Dr. Malachi York?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't speak to any of them.
I know. Let me answer this. I
Yeah.
know because I asked them to do
Hmm.
it. And you want to know what they told me? They
What?
gave me reasons why they couldn't or why they shouldn't.
When was this?
Iris told me if Doc want her to
Hold
do
on,
it,
hold on. When was this?
this was it's sporadic. It's not just one point in time. So it's been all throughout 2024, 2025, and earlier this year, 2026.
Okay.
So, okay, on the phone call, if you've been paying attention, I spoke with Ibrahim about the same thing. He said he's not doing it. I spoke with Iris about the same thing. She said she's not doing it. I have witnesses. I spoke with Mario about the same thing. He said he's not doing it.
Okay.
I spoke with Sakina about the same thing. As a matter of fact, the only one who said she was willing to do it was Sakina. But when I talked to the people who were saying that they weren't willing to do it about that, they weren't willing to work with or sit with or have a meeting with Sakina.
Okay.
Okay, so if Sakina got love and unity by her damn self, she can't love and unity by her damn self. I'm just saying what I witnessed, regardless of what Sakina did or didn't do, what I witnessed
Yeah.
is that she was at least willing. My point is, the ones who telling us love and unity, Mario included, are not exercising it. Now, above that,
Hmm.
the question still remains. The money that's being collected by the books and the donations, etc.,
Yeah.
where is it going right now as it pertains to his actual legal freedom fight?
So there's somebody at the center, correct? And outside of that center, you have inner circles. So if that, you want to say, good word for it, I could say checkpoint is a bookstore in which
All right, brother. Any questions you want to ask me?
I got a few questions.
All right, go ahead.
Because one, why did you just say, all right, brother?
Well, you're not answering my question, and I'm wise enough to know when it's happening. So I don't want to keep doing it. So I just want to give you the floor. Ask me
No,
anything
I
you like.
already answered your question.
All right, ask me anything you like.
How is Faise, no, before I even get into that, what's the difference between Wunuwap and Wusabat?
I don't know.
Tua. My next question, how is phase one, Omari, displaying love and unity
I don't
that the
know.
master teacher told us to do?
I don't know all the ways. What I would say, there are certain ways I bring people together. I question things that could be harmful.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, if I'm questioning why the stove is still on and they telling you I'm a six ether being and a shadow person, all right, I'm practicing love and unity because I love my people and I don't want them to die in a burning building. And unity would mean that they all need to get out at one time.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, Also telling people to read the doctrine and go into the rooms and test people and challenge and ask questions. And just because I don't agree with someone, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna tell people that they can't listen to them. Or if the Sabians are pushing Patarak, and just because I don't agree with everything they're doing, I never said don't read the books. And just because people are slandering me, it doesn't mean that when they're right, I won't say, well, they're right. Just because somebody does a black devil thing doesn't mean that when they do a good thing, I want to acknowledge that they did a good thing. That's love and unity. Because this means that this person who grew up in Nuwapu, by the way, no matter what y'all want to say about me now, I grew up in it from a baby. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these people who be out there, the elders, all of that, running their mouth about a child who grew up in this, waiting on y'all to do things and realized he had to do a lot himself. Okay, that's love and unity because I didn't just say, when I realized that most of it was fraudulent, I didn't just say to hell with all of it. I said, well, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. When I saw the messages going out in 2017, he was saying, y'all are not putting out Nuwapu to the world. What did I do? I put my foot on the gas and I put out Nuwapu to the world. I got a big interview coming up and I'm about to put more of Nuwapu out to the world, more of Meliki out to the world, Malachi out to the world. Off the porch interview, I put Malachi out to the world. When I did Big Facts or the Perspectives with Bank, more Malachi story out to the world. Everywhere I went, I put Nuwapu on the map. I put the language on the map. Open up the doors for people to understand all of this. That's love and unity because I'm not even just thinking about the tribe. I'm thinking about people who are coming later, newcomers who may have wanted to find themselves in this whole mess and still being able to still practice that love and unity by telling people Just because you're going around them, don't think that everybody's Yanun, or don't think that everybody's Malachi, or that everybody got a good heart. There are some snakes in our tribe. That's love and unity, because I'm going to tell the truth.
Two.
All right, what else? Y'all don't respond to Zosa. He already got it. After Ami Satep, I'll pull Zosa up. Y'all let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. I came from it. I grew up in it. Let me do it. Y'all just watch, observe, and see how they'll play that game. But y'all feeding them. Let them come talk to me, and you'll see it get different. All right, what else you got to ask me, brother? Go ahead.
Sounds good. Now, my last question is this. Maybe. I might have another one. What does it mean to lose a follower to gain a brother? What does that mean to you?
I don't know.
Got it. Got it. By the way, that's
All
it.
right, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, wait. I shook. Tawata.
Awesome.
Next. Zos, you can come up. You don't gotta do the comment game banging on what you on. You know you come up here and talk to me. You done did that already. We done came up in here and talk. That's on record. What does it mean to me? I don't know. I don't have the time or the assessment for it. So I don't know. You can put the two you on it all you want to. I still don't know. It's nice to be important. It's more important than just be nice. Yeah, that's Dr. Melagazi York saying. You can hug the knife bearer. Y'all know how this go. They slither. They talk about you out of your presence. They bite you in the ass. And then they want to say, I shook when you stand up. Nah, let's come on. Where you at, Zosa? Where you at? I saw your comments. Where you at? You come up here. We just learned from Ami Satep that the money is for the people who's selling the books, not for him. We learned through Ami Satep that the initiative or the directive for what Dr. Melakazi York was giving them is love and unity. They haven't done that. Get the information out. Okay, you get the information out. Can you do it for free? Yes. So why are you sending people to the bookstores? Why are you sending people to the bookstores? When the information can be given out for free. And he spoke on it, and you know who he sent the letter to, so you know about it. All right, why isn't everybody just giving out the information for free and go get your own money? If you live off the doctrine and you have a circle of people, listen, who live off the doctrine, guess what? Newcomers are important, but not for their soul, because without newcomers or new doctrine, there's no money. Why? Let me tell you why. If I done already sold Mennonite children to everybody I know who's Nubians, right? I can't sell this to nobody no more. Niggas don't want to get off their ass and go tablik how they used to tablik. Niggas ain't traveling miles. I can't sell it to nobody no more. So now, Pop, all right, you gonna give us some more doctrine? Why? Because they can't wait for the sisters to take that doctrine, type it up, print it up, put it in a book so they can sell more. You have turned my father's home into a place of merchandise. It has nothing to do with him. Because you think you talking to a 3-year-old when you say that the way you finna get him out of prison is love and unity. Well, then why for 24 years you haven't done it if that's the simplest free thing that you could do? Get along with somebody. Why the people that's in position talking about they gonna help them can't even get along with people? They slandering each other, telling y'all I'm 6 ether because I'm asking questions. Huh? Soon as it was Sakina's office, it was loud, wasn't it, Mario? Little Mario. When it was Sakina's office, it was real loud. You ain't have no problem dragging her name through the mud about what her attorney, I try to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. Everybody become a preacher about that shit when it's everybody else. But Mario, didn't Victoria just get fired by the master? Where Victoria at? Because you don't know what it means to talk to multiple people at one time. Hearing multiple different audios. Oh, I'm hearing it all. You ain't never put me in no corner. You don't put baby in the corner. Nobody does that. So I'm hearing everything. I'm hearing stuff about you too, Mario. Don't worry. Like I told y'all, I don't have to agree with Prince. This still a family thing. Family can bump their head. Nigga, that's still my brother. Anybody that don't bump their head, you still my brother. You still my sister. You might be a black devil. But guess what? If you came up in Nuwapu, you my brother, you my sister, and I can check you just like you can check me. We just gonna see whose spirit reach further. Oh, I remember when they were coming at the Prince and Shalimar Prince and his mama. Nobody had no reserve. I remember when they was doing all that, popping on the calls and laughing and hee ha ha. I said, hey man, I remember I got on the call and I said, look, I know a lot of y'all celebrating because you think Shalimar and them fell. But you might want to be looking around because it's some more names who I done heard. Slowly but surely, you start hearing more shit come out. All right, when it was Sakina, it was loud and glory. Why nobody ain't talking about what just happened with Victoria? And why? Why ain't nobody talking about why? Mario, because she wanted some more money. She wants some more money. And he been making sure she was taken care of since I was in 5th grade, nigga. I remember Victoria with the blonde hair or Victoria with the perm, nigga. I remember the clemency and this is the year and all of that, Obama this and that. I remember it all. And she can't even make some move for him just to help. She's still trying to put a bill on the table, nigga. He said, you're out of here. And you didn't say, y'all just want to make sure it's clear, Victoria just got fired. You didn't say that. Why? It'll contradict what you said. You said Tucker was the last one. But what did I say when you said that? Y'all said, see, I told you Tucker was the last one. Da 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 da. That's the ones coming over there. You slighting Sakina in them. Okay, cool. So then I said what? I said, nah, it ain't gonna end with Tucker. It's some more people too. All right, Victoria right over there in y'all camp. That's Aki Line. That's Iris Hamilton. Iris Hampton know what's going on because she ran her ass up out of Help Free Dr. York chat as soon as my mama came in and started talking to her. Because y'all forget, elders were there, right? To witness a lot of the shit that y'all did. My mama witnessed you telling her that these people should be taking care of you because you doing all this for the master. Oh, then that's the game then. Parade like you taking care of the master and everybody supposed to take care of you. But if you doing all this for the master, then why is he still in prison? All this money later, all this time done passed, y'all done paid bills, lived y'all lives, went on vacations, all of that, you know. The stuff I was reading in the letters that he was writing, where he was saying people were sending him postcards and stuff, like he said, like it's supposed to be a happy time. He said, I'm in prison, why they keep doing that? You see? And I was 14 when I read that. So I'm getting a little older, and I'm realizing, oh, The same people pushing love and unity, y'all never used it. Why that never dawned on us? Because we was children looking up to y'all, but we're not those little babies no more. Now we grown, and I'm asking y'all questions. You can try to make me the devil all you want to. You don't know how tough my skin is, nigga. I was the devil all through elementary school because I was asking Christians questions. I was the devil in high school asking Muslims questions. I'll be Iblis, Beelzebub, all of that. He said that happens. He said, you become the devil. Once you ask questions, he said, I'm the Beelzebub. You understand? You niggas got to be a jinn, you got to be a sixth ether, you got to be all of that because I'm asking you real questions you can't answer, but you don't know why I'm asking. I'm asking these questions because y'all are telling people we leaving the planet, but you're trying to sell books. Make it make sense. So we got to support ourselves. I support myself. And not just on fundraisers. Matter of fact, I ain't did a fundraiser in a while. Why? Because people stream my music. I sell my own books if I need to. I'll sell tickets to my own live stream talk show and teach and whatever I got to do on my own. I never dipped into his pot to take from him. He taught us how to get up and get it. So who really being a Nuwabian? He taught us how to get up and go get it for ourselves. The problem is when you have the doctrine as your main source of income, and you know shit get desperate, and you got bills and stuff you want to do, and food you want to eat, and places you want to go, people you want to see, all of that, you don't care nothing about these people's soul. All you care about is selling them a book. That's it. And when did you stop giving the first book away? Everybody's first book was supposed to be free. When y'all stop doing that? My Uber or my father, Bodie, his first book was free. My mother, Tefnut, or Devon, her first book was free. When y'all stop doing that, I guess the desperation rose because now everybody come through and you just sell it immediately. Hey, you want to buy this? The first book, we were supposed to give it to them. First book was free. If they come back, then you got somebody rocking with you. And y'all trying to act like it's still on that tight timing. It's not. So who really doing the Nuwapian thing? You see? You say, you remember ordering the book? Never got it, actually. I heard a lot of people talking about that. First of all, they're not even their books. And anybody, again, selling his digital copies, you're breaking the law. Anybody printing them books on their own and selling them, you breaking the law. They need to investigate you. That's what they need to do. They need to go see what's going on with y'all if they haven't already been seeing what's been going on with y'all. Because what are y'all doing? Trading our way of life in for a fleeting gain. Then talking about you got to support yourself. He taught you how to support yourself. Live with one another, live for, and by one another. You understand? Now, people are talking to me about they want to open a restaurant. Think about this. How urgent is it to get somebody out of prison if in your mind, you're trying to get money up to open up a restaurant? I mean, this was told to me directly. If you're opening up a restaurant or you're trying to raise, you know how much money it takes to get a restaurant up and booming? Product moving? How can your focus be on getting someone out of prison? Y'all want to know the sad truth? These people have a plan. And their plan is to leave him in there. Remember, some of y'all are new to it, so I had to tell y'all. But while I was telling y'all, I'm sure some people look at it like, oh, okay, here you go again. Remember I said that compassionate release thing is another one of their games. They gaming. Because they was telling y'all one thing on Telegram. I'm hearing a whole bunch of other stuff from Iris, Sakina, the rest of them behind the scenes. They don't, listen, I call people phone, they pick up. You have to understand what I'm talking to you about. When I'm on the phone, that's a whole different conversation than what they telling y'all in them Telegram chats. Then they swear, I can't tell you. And then they just somehow just get to running their mouth, especially when they get to slander each other. Then they just get, well, now Sakina and them ain't doing that right. I told them, don't do that. Da-da-da-da. Doc wanted like this. And then Sakina get on the phone and say, why they saying that? That's this. This is sealed. Da-da-da-da-da. Woo-da-woo-da-woo. Everybody running their mouth, right? I say, nah, this compassionate release thing is a mess. It's a mess. Now, the lady who was on there, whoever Judith was, Judith Montgomery, whoever that was, she withdrew about a few months ago, maybe 2 months ago, and Victoria stepped in. Now, why the fuck did that happen? I was asking, I said, what the lady was just going in, why she withdraw? Sakita didn't really answer, but you know what she did say? She said, you know how people be, threatening people and stuff, da da da. Who threatened the attorney to make her fall back? Then Tucker was supposed to be the one that was on the case. I saw the docket. He was supposed to be one on the case, but Tucker can't practice because Tucker suspended. But Tucker ran off with $40,000 of whose? Mine and the people who were with me. So they can no longer say people ain't running off with money because you ran off with 40,000 of our dollars. So now we got you there. The whole thing, everything I'm telling you is true. We have receipts. One day I'm gonna make that chat public so y'all can go in and see. We have the receipts of raising the money, sending it to the wire, raising the money, wiring it, raising the money, wiring it. And we did this for however many months. And we paid 40,000+ because we paid for more stuff than we were supposed to. Phone calls, all that. We paid $40,000+. And these folks never filed. This nigga Tucker got suspended. Somebody was gonna get somebody else on it, and they still have not filed in federal court to this day. Y'all are thieves. Huh? It's a den of them. Here's what I challenge. Okay, how about this? You want to call Faise one the devil? Fine. You want to call me 6 ether? Do your best. You want to say I'm a shadow person? Whatever floats your boat. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, and you go on Faise and see if some shit that been filed in federal court for Dr. Melakazi York to help him out. They took the money. They did whatever they did with it, and they never filed. How you know they took the money? If you make $40,000, right? Let me give you some game. Well, I can't say it like so. I'm gonna say it a certain way. Let's say you got $40,000, right? Somebody done paid you 40 grand, and you supposed to deliver something. If you don't fuck the money up, you good, correct? If you got an investment and you play and you want to gamble the money, but you didn't fuck it up and you doubled it, even better, correct? Everybody can't move like that, but everybody think they the motherfuckers who can move like that. But some people can't, most people can't. So if you got $40,000, you supposed to deliver on some shit, that's 40 grand. That ain't no $200, nigga. That's 400. That's not no, that ain't no $1,500. That's 40,000, nigga. That ain't even 10,000, nigga. That's 40,000. You got $40,000, nigga. You supposed to deliver on whatever the fuck you said you supposed to deliver. All right. So watch this. You got $40,000, right? Okay. And you supposed to deliver. That's right. All right. And then you need $1,500 more to pay someone else who coming in to deliver on your behalf. But if you ain't already fucked up the 40 grand, what you can do? Shit, that's worth the investment instead of just having another motherfucker send $1,500 to cover this nigga supposed to be doing the work that you were supposed to be doing. How about you just take $1,500 out of the 40 grand that we gave you and give it to the dude that's supposed to be doing it? But if you don't have the 40,000, then you can't do that. And you're a lawyer. You're an attorney. And then Sakina and them owed this man 20 grand. So think about what I'm saying. She was in the hole already and still owed him 20,000. Where did the money go? You see? Oh no, this ain't just an episode of Who Done It. This is who gonna get it, because somebody is. Somebody gonna get it. Now, question on the table. What is being done right now to help him get out? Williams and Williams, y'all ran that marathon. He said it was about money. No more Williams and Williams. Sakina ran that marathon, money. No more Sakina and Tucker. All right. So now, Victoria and y'all, what y'all doing? It's another marathon? Well, we won't have no Victoria, at least not right now. What's going on? See, like all of the pillars that people looking up to make stuff happen. What happened? What became of it? And I brought him up here, and he wasn't able to tell me, but he told me he got orders. Orders to do what? He got orders to do what? Spread love and unity. You can get the information out. Nigga, none of that costs money. So everything else you talking about don't have nothing to do with getting him out. People, well, there's a party, you say you separating the tribe, it's irrelevant. The tribe is not in prison. Get your head out the motherfucking clouds, nigga. This shit is real, nigga. The tribe is not locked up with him. What are you talking about? And everybody want to act like they care about what he say, but if he say, humbly go to Sakina, which he told Tabitha, I can play the audio. Humbly go to Sakina, humbly go to Victoria, humbly talk to Tucker, and see what y'all can work out. This is in 2022. Tabitha said, I'm not doing that. How you gonna tell this man you ain't doing that and you supposed to be helping him and he's telling you what you should do to be able to help him? Right? He also told them stop keeping stuff so secret. But they bully Ibrahim into taking that audio down. He said, stop keeping it so secret. If it's so real, then why it's got to be so secret? You see that? Yeah, it's all games. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. They're trying to leave him in there because it don't make them no money for him to be out. So OSM Vision or whoever, y'all, we can set it up. We can do it, whatever. Y'all want to do it with no cussing? Cool. I don't give a fuck. We can do it, and I won't cuss. Shit. Y'all want to do it with no cussing? Cool. You want to do it? You take some time. I take some time. Cool. You want to do 3 minutes apiece? 9 minutes apiece. You want to do an hour apiece? I'll be quiet. I'll sit there and wait. I'm calling you forth with what you out here bringing people, teaching people, and claiming you stand on. I'm calling y'all out now. It's that simple. Only the one who don't know how this goes would say something like, I'm just going to avoid that negativity. Sound familiar? 19 Keys said the same thing. Sound familiar? All these people that said, Rashad Jamal said the same thing. Sound familiar? Young Pharaoh said the same thing. Sound familiar? 21 Savage said the same thing. It's like everybody ducking this one. He ain't duck no smoke. Everybody ducking him. All right. What they didn't expect is I bring it to my own front porch. Where y'all at? Anyone claiming Wusabat, Wunawap, and you out here teaching and all of that, especially OSM. I want to ask you questions. What's the problem? I'm already telling you I ain't going to cuss you. I'm already telling you I ain't going to scream and none of that. This is just the passion that you get from someone raised in this. But when we talk, we can have a cordial conversation. Well, let me ask you this. What is that? Okay. But you saw what just happened when bro came on here. That's recorded. That's what they be scared of. Nigga, that shit recorded, nigga. Niggas don't even realize they get to talking. They don't even realize what they saying. Nigga, that shit recorded. You can, the ego will make you forget what happened. Nigga, I remember the whole time. I'm like, they don't even know where they getting led to. You right here in the center now. Running circles around you, running circles around you, running circles around you. First of all, nigga, your ass on that hot seat because of the emojis you drop. You see what I'm saying? Trying to send a little slick look. Then now you got amnesia. You don't even know who you talking about no more. Well, it could just be anybody. I mean, you had Sakin up there. Oh, so you talking about Sakin? No, I'm not talking about Sakin. Hey, nigga, you found, hey, these folks be really thinking you going for it. That's why I be trying to tell y'all need to really be watching. I don't always be so quick to jump in just because you see me having a conversation. Man, just watch and observe. You'll pick up on more. You know what I'm saying? Stand outside the fight sometime. You'll see what happened. You don't want to be in there again. Because so many people, you understand. These people, if they master in deflection, you gonna get your ass deflected on. It's just that simple. If you're dealing with a master manipulator, you have like manipulators, correct? Then there are master manipulators. If you're dealing with a master manipulator, the moment you step into it and you don't know what you're dealing with, you already lost. Not because they won. Now you take that home. You lost. You know what I mean? Once you realize they don't answer your question, remember your question, let them talk, let them do their thing, and then bring it back around. Say, all right, now here's what I asked you. And then they'll say, I already answered that. No, you didn't. That's why I brought it back around. You see, I'm telling you, all that shit, the illusionary gameplay. Nigga, I was raised up by magicians. We know all about that. Nigga, you ain't finna spin me. What you talking about? Where the money going? Well, it's supporting the tribe. I thought you said you sent me because it go toward the freedom fight. Well, the freedom fight is the directive for love and unity and putting out the information. But you can do that for free. Facts. Okay. So now that we've established that you can do the shit for free, where the money going? The money going to I'm saying back in the day it went to support the people. Oh, okay. Back in the day it supported people. All right. You see? Do you see? And y'all don't see how slick it is, right? So I look, child, you ain't hear what I said. I said, my bad, I apologize. I shook. I should have been listening to what you were saying because I couldn't really hear you at first. So now I have to reiterate that you don't know who the fuck you talking to, nigga. I know who the fuck you put them emojis in there for. Now you want to play Duckaroo because it's on your front porch. That's what you do. Question everything and everybody. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no Adamites, no Kedar, Abraham, Nubian, Hebrew, Israelite. I don't give a fuck about no crescent or no star or no none of that shit, nigga. What's going on with his freedom? Because y'all niggas is putting out updates now saying that there's an asteroid named Apophis on the way to destroy some shit. Nigga, you said, he said it's gonna hit some motherfucking where. Nigga, I remember being in a survival class. I was in a survival class. The nigga was going around talking to us about what we would do if it was time to evacuate. I said, it depends on what the evacuation is for. And he got irritated when I was really making sense about this shit. Nigga, do I need a bike? Nigga, do I need a book bag? He got irritated. Then what he do? He passed out a pamphlet saying how it's not smart to be a lone ranger when the time comes. Make sure you got people around you when the time comes. Everybody talking about some, I'm talking about some, why the hell did nigga get irritated when I asked, what the fuck is the evacuation for? Nigga, is it a tsunami, a flood, or a nuclear weapon? He didn't answer that shit. But what do this nigga play? This nigga play a movie called The Divide. And nigga, wouldn't you like to know that in the movie Divide, nigga, it was a nuclear explosion. That changes the whole situation, just like I was saying. And in the movie, if the nigga would have chose to be a lone ranger instead of sticking with every motherfucking body, he would have survived. But no, he want to be a Sabian. Then he let everybody in. And guess what? They killed his ass. They killed each other. Then the last one he tried to help burnt him alive and walked out. Don't know how the fuck to survive in the real world. But long as she took that last little suit and left his ass to die. I said, I don't get it. I thought this pamphlet that you gave us said niggas don't need to be by their damn self, but I watched this movie and it looks to me like you might ought to be by your damn self when this shit go down, knowing how human beings operate around this motherfucker. We going back and forth and he talking to me about we being prepared. Us Sabians is gonna be prepared. The world ain't. I said, when? He said, what you mean when? I said, what's to say the shit not finna blow right now? Where you live at? I live in Georgia. Oh, do you live in the mountainous regions of Georgia? No, I stay down the street. Guess what? When they hit population, nigga, it don't matter who you are. You could be a Nubian, Islamic, Hebrew. You could be a Hebrew. You could be Islamic or Nubian. You could be Sabian, Shabian, Sheba. You could be Sabian, Sabian, Sabbatic. You could be anybody you want to be. You can pick any pronoun out the entire spectrum, nigga. When they blow this motherfucker, guess what wind up happening with your chanting ass? You gonna blow with everybody praying. You'll be at the temple chanting. They'll be at the church praying, and these people be at the mosque prostrating, and everybody gonna comfortably perish. And then niggas still gonna have in their brain that somehow it was my motherfucking fault because I said shit and went and got a house in the motherfucking mountains, nigga, away from the population so I could really be prepared. Because based off of what y'all niggas telling me, I don't need to be nowhere to fuck around y'all niggas. Talking about go to the local bookstore. Nigga, you talking about the local bookstore downtown, right, not right next to the pipeline. I'm talking about over the pipeline, not right next to the bitch. Sitting on top of it. They built the store with the bottom inside the oil of the pipeline. Nigga, you talking about right next to the airport, that one? Every bookstore is in a hot zone. Hey, there's a scripture in the Quran where he said Allah leads astray who he wills. He might be saying, y'all, look, I think he know y'all devils. I think you ain't fooling no motherfucking body. That's what I think. I think you ain't fooling no motherfucking body, nigga. He put y'all right. He knows this is Melchizedek. He know where they gonna hit. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all still in New York, nigga. They talking about the real Mecca is New York. Okay, it gonna be holy to the motherfucker one day for sure. The biggest hole you ain't ever motherfucker seen. And everybody in that bitch gonna be blue. And I just think he know that y'all are devils. I think he know. That's what I think. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense, nigga. I think he know. He leading these people right around the circle. You want to know why? Because they just so excited they got some more shit to sell. They ain't even paying attention. I'm like, hold on. Wait a minute. Think about it. Wait a minute. You said it's a motherfucking asteroid coming to this bitch. So, nigga, if he said 2032, that bitch gonna hit this place. Do you know what we talking about? 1,000 kilotons of explosion, nigga. That's gonna wipe out about 73% of the United States if it hit in the States, nigga. I don't know why the fuck it matter whether or not I go to a bookstore if ain't gonna be one. According to what y'all are saying, you don't even understand it. They so focused on making money, they ain't even paying attention to what they saying. So let me get it straight. All right, you ready? Okay, cool. You said 2032, yeah. Asteroid hits here for sure. It's gonna wipe out a lot of life and level a whole bunch of shit like a pancake. Now you're saying pancake because you heard them say, or you said somebody said pancake. Yeah, you're right. Flapjack. Okay, so now 2032 asteroid hit this motherfucker, blow a lot of shit up, correct? Yeah. If it hit the lattice, it blow a lot of shit up. Okay, cool. You included. Yeah, if I'm still here. Yeah, if I'm still here, then I'm doomed, and you're doomed, then we're all doomed. Okay, all right. What else you said? We said that Bible will be passed on by then. Where that come from? Where you put that part there? Well, what you mean? It's a part of the update. Yeah, but where the fuck do you get off putting that part right there? He said, I'll be passed on by then. Y'all added that. Nigga, you don't think I can read? He talking about the asteroid. Y'all like, Bible be passed on by then. What the fuck? Ooh, what you talking about? Then they said, it's because he said they killing him every day in the prison. All right, so y'all predicting that we ain't gonna do shit by 2032. That's what you predicted. You predicting that. Think about what I just said. You predicting that he gonna be gone by 2032 because the prison is killing him. So you planning not to do your lazy ass shit for another motherfucking 2026 6 years, nigga? How you just foresee that? Then they thought I was supposed to be wild about that. I was upset about that. I said, who the fuck put that there? Why you say he gonna be gone? Cause the prison. Then why the fuck would we not get him out then? What the hell? Something wrong with these people. I'm trying to tell you something wrong with them. Something wrong with these people. That's why they ducking. Now I don't duck. Let out these conversation in. All that Telegram shit. Hell no. Let me stand up real quick. Show these people. Hey, nigga, that ain't number 6 years from now. And y'all just the masters of moving the goalposts. Nigga, that's a jelly bottom ass goalpost. It's sliding every motherfucking where. You just keep moving that motherfucker. Nigga, you said 2023 was the last month. He said, ain't no more pickups. Yo, y'all think I'm lying? These folks said ain't no more pickups. So I'm like, then what the fuck are we doing? What you talking about, sir? If you don't get that damn book out my face, nigga, we about to die. He said ain't no more pickups, nigga. Oh, nah, they gonna tap you on your shoulder and then you gonna know where to go. Okay, all right. While we waiting, Why? While we wait, nigga, to be where the fuck we need to be, where we need to be when they tap us on the shoulder, nigga, we just can't be any motherfucking where. We in the middle of the motherfucking city eating a pie and shit, and they tap us. Oh shit! Oh, that's the tap. That's the tap. We gotta catch the damn subway, nigga. They can't land nowhere out there. And then I asked a nigga, I said, yo, where the pickup locations? No, they really said ain't none. I was reborn. I gave my life to Jesus when that nigga said that shit. I did. I wasn't sweating. I was baptized. Nigga, that nigga said ain't no pickup points. So I started doing calculations. I took out a sheet of paper. I wrote it down. Ain't no pickup point. All right, pickup times no pickup point equals what the fuck? Nigga, how the fuck I'ma pick you up? And I text you and you, I say, where you at? And your ass say, nowhere. Hell no, nigga. I say, hey, yo, I'm here. It's time to go. Where you at, though? I ain't nowhere. Or you text me, and I'm on the way to come get you. And I say, hey, make sure you don't be nowhere when I make sure you don't be nowhere when I come through this motherfucker, because I need to be able to not find the where. Hey, a nigga told me ain't no pickup point. I said, you just lied. Shit, nigga, I played the audio where he said Rock Eagle Mound was one of the pickup points. That nigga ain't say nothing else. Because you know you just fucked up, right? Nigga, you rather say ain't no pickup point. You rather say ain't no more corn. Didn't just say you don't give me no motherfucking corn. Just say you don't know where the pickup point is. Nigga just said ain't none. What the hell now, nigga? That's a shadow person. Ah! And we all finna be shadow people. Nigga, do you know what happened when a motherfucking asteroid of that capacity strikes a planet? Nigga, we all finna be shadow people. Nigga, we all finna be 6 ether. We all gonna be in the same motherfucking boat. Nigga, I don't understand why niggas try to segregate me. Hell is you saying? Don't listen to him. We know you. We see you. What the hell? Hey, nigga, do you know who the fuck you talking to, nigga? I'm not going for none of that shit. We see you. What's your nigga? What's your own quote? Y'all always want to quote some shit he said. Nigga, where your quote at? Nigga, you tell me what the fuck you see then, nigga. Since you see me, what the fuck do you see, nigga? Do you see somebody who was right there on Tamaray with you as a little bitty boy, listening to y'all chat, thinking you knew what the fuck you was doing? And I just talked to a nigga who told me he got a good feeling, so now he know who the deities are? Nigga, hell nah. We deserve a pop this, nigga. We deserve it. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? We deserve a pop this, nigga. Nigga said 2032, that bitch go hit. All right, shit. All right, well then y'all got about 6 more years to make some money. Y'all better put that money together, get around on rocket ship. Hey, you better hustle. Y'all niggas better figure some shit out. He told y'all, ain't no more pickup dates, nigga. Hey, hell no. My palm's the only one sweating. The nigga that said, that's it. What you mean, that's it, nigga? Hey. They tell us, well, we got another book. Another book, nigga, hell nah. Run that back. You said, he said, ain't no more pickup dates. Tell him he better make one. The fuck is you talking about? Hey, nigga, hold on. Don't walk away from me. What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all, you better tell this nigga to create one, nigga. I don't got the fuck. Hey, what about 2030, nigga? Let's have a conversation. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Somebody said, ain't no more. And y'all just cool with that. So hell nah, nigga. I would have told his ass, hey, nigga, stop playing. What you talking about? Hold on, what? Hold on now. Stop playing. Stop playing. You for real? No, for real. What? Nigga, these folks dizzy than the motherfucker talking about some ain't no more pick-up dates. Shit, then I'm going to Colorado and I'm going to wait till I see his ass trying to creep out the motherfucking prison. Because how you going to tell me ain't no more pick-up dates and he's still here? I know what to do. Shit, I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to wait. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, come on, see this nigga. He been out here for the past 6 years. Y'all niggas don't know, but I know. Shit. There's that go right there. Yeah. Where you going? Yeah. I'm right with you. I'm with him. Y'all gonna let the nigga say ain't no more pick up that way he going. Shit, y'all so stupid. His ass not finna stay here, bro. What you talking about? Shit, I tell a nigga that though too. Shit. Ain't no more. We ain't even pulling up. What you talking about? Hell yeah, we gonna be there, nigga. Shit, hey, these folks did. Pickup date is important. Every time about that since we were little. But now, like, oh, everybody focus on pickup dates. We need to be talking about freedom dates. Then one of the brothers was like, are there any freedom dates? He was like, well, let me ask you a question. Do you really know what you said? Like, do you understand what I just asked? Like, what the hell? What's the answer to your question, nigga? Then he had to backpedal. Well, to be clear, when I was saying freedom dates, I'm saying this is what I'll focus on. But what's the freedom dates, nigga? The fuck? You want being clever, nigga? That shit lame as hell, nigga. What you talking about? You deflected because you don't know no pickup dates. But that's that same nigga who I stood in the temple and I asked him, hey, yo, if we supposed to be leaving this planet, then why are we standing here listening to you talk to us about Jesus? We got a month to get out of here. 2023, July 13th. I'll never forget. That nigga told me as long as I sold good, we were going to be all right. Damn, nobody's soul was good, nigga. Then why I need to listen to you then? I'm a student teacher. What the fuck do that mean, nigga? Your soul ain't good. The hell, they left you too. The fuck? They don't get it. This how you trap the devil though. Try to tell y'all something. And then they say, how are you practicing it? How are you doing? All right, now after I answer your question, your turn again. You can't deflect with me. Y'all answer your little shit, but now it's your turn again. You know what I'm saying? Faise, you got left too. Then that means you got left. What you talking about? That's the main point. Yeah, I'm here with you. Except I didn't claim we was leaving none of them years. Huh. But y'all did. So you a false prophet, nigga. We ain't going no motherfucking where. Long as y'all done heard me teach, when did I say we finna get up out this bitch? Let's get on the ship. The hell is you talking about? These folks said all kind of shit, man. I know y'all tired of the bullshit, and I know he tired of the bullshit. The hell? These folks real quiet about how he gonna get out. All this talk. Then they just, you can tell they scared because they just running back toward where it started at. Like, hey, where you going? I'm going to Nubian Islamic Hebrew. Hey, you going back 1970? You know you can't really do that. You know, hey, 2030 still approach, nigga. It don't matter whether or not you go to the beginning of the hour, nigga. We get the end. Well, I'm just going to go back here because this our people is who we are. Who we are, nigga, how you know who we are? Because Dr. York said, hey, say it without saying Dr. York. How you know who we are? He get quiet. Well, he's a 6 ether person, and we're not going to have him in here distracting people with his questions. Nigga, this shit say ask us anything. Why the fuck I can't ask a question, nigga? The hell around with you? How do you know who you are without him saying you're a Nubian Islamic Hebrew, or you're a Muslim, or you're a Sumerian, or nigga, you just doing shit. You don't even know what you doing. I know what he doing. He giving folks a off his ass. Why? Why? He gonna, man, he gonna get the fuck out and ain't nobody gonna know. And I ain't mad at him. He gonna get out. Ain't nobody even gonna know this shit. He gonna be out 5 months. Nigga said someone, we're in the freedom fight for Dr. York. He gonna be in the class like, tell me more. Hey man, y'all forgot who y'all dealing with because of the situation. That's the smartest thing to do though. Make people think it's a situation so they'll forget who they dealing with. Then they get spoiled and stuff. And he said that. He said this was for everybody to show their true colors. I think y'all niggas done showed y'all true colors. Y'all don't be talking about his freedom. Y'all be talking about the doctrine in the books and how to make money. That's all y'all cared about. And he said it. Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth? Trying to tell you something. Nah, they tried to do all that. Yeah, I tell the nigga, hey, look, get on here, let's talk. Because you can't run them games with me when I'm right in front of you. Then no, because when I was in front of him, he couldn't run no games. And y'all better ask him. By the end of that conversation, Joaquin was like, he's right. You know what? He's right. He ain't say shit. When Auntie spoke, your ass was quiet, nigga. I didn't even know who Auntie was because I only know her by name. I didn't know her by face at that time. But I told her too. I said, hey, this shit dirty in here. I ain't cussing the temple. But I said, hey, man, this shit dirty in here. I can't bring nobody to Wooster back till we clean it up. She like, he's right. You know what? He's right. You know what I'm saying? They were quiet after that. She shut all that down. So, nigga, stop acting like y'all know what you... All right. Then why Joaquin said all right. And every time I go to Joaquin's store or temple, why it was always respect. You know what I'm saying? And when I was asking about the Williams and Williams thing, she didn't do none of that. He a shadow person, all of that. You want to know what she did say, though? She said, it's them positive, loving, light ones that you got to watch. He said, them the ones that you got to watch. She looked right at me saying it. She was like, it's the positive and loving, light ones you got to watch. She was saying, you keep being real. What you talking about? Y'all folk putting on all that. Nigga, this shit TV. That's all that shit is. Show me then. That's what we on. Show me now. I don't want to hear about the Redskins. Take me to a field like Pops could do and show me. Show me. I don't want to hear about no green light. Nigga, show me the green light. I don't want to hear about the unseen. Nigga, show me the unseen. What are you talking about? Or you not one of them? So stand down. Stop acting like you have people's best interest at heart when it's just about you. What do you folk got going on? It's just about them. I said, let's play. Come on, let's play. Dr. Malachi York would answer people questions even if they were being disrespectful. Student, teachers. So Faise won't come in and just ask a question. And you tell him to ask it on the Sunday call. Who was in there to witness it? The name of the room is called Ask Us Anything. Nigga, OSM Vision. Assume we got vision. That's what that shit said. Assume. OSM Vision. Ask us any motherfucking thing. That's what it literally say. Ask us any motherfucking thing. Then I said, well, they be like, except you. I didn't even see that part. It was in small letters. I had to add to the title. I said, you who? They're like, you know who. The title just kept getting longer and longer. They just finally just changed the whole room title to Accept Things. Nigga, I'm like, what the hell? Damn, I ain't even come in on no bullshit. All I came in and asked was, when's the next pickup date? That's all I said. I came in, I literally typed that. I said, yo, who got the OSM thing? So they sent me out and I said, when's the next pickup date? And them niggas got triggered, upset, ignoring all that. What the hell? I mean, what kind of sassy shit going on here? Then I said, all right, since niggas didn't answer this question, I said, okay, where are the Redskins right now and how do you know? They deleted my question. You have to understand what I'm saying. I said, where are the Redskins right now and how do you know? And they deleted it and said, we're not going for the people who are coming here, right? Coming here, yeah, just to ask questions, but they just care about themselves and just trying to promote themselves and with their own agendas, yeah. What the hell are you talking about, nigga? I'm not gonna answer the question, nigga. Hey, nigga, where's the... And then the nigga started, some nigga came in and just responded to it. But you responded to some shit that's deleted. Nobody don't even know who the fuck you talking to. You just talking. Question, where are the Redskins? They're in the 8th planet of the 19th galaxy of Ilium. How do we know? I'll tell you how we know. Because yeah, no. Hey, yeah, no. Tell, nigga, you just doing what pastors do. They get sassy. They don't answer it. They just put it up on Jesus. Okay, question. How does God so love the world and how do we know? I'll tell you how God so loved the world and how we know. Because Jesus, nigga, that's not an answer. Who taught you that these are answers? I want to talk to y'all teachers because it can't be at noon. That's not an answer, nigga. That's not real. Yanum told us, nigga, that's not how you know. You do know something. You know what the fuck he said, nigga. You don't know what is real for real. I don't know. The hell wrong with these people, man? I better pay attention. These folks deleted my whole comment. I went back looking for it. So I know I asked some shit about rich kids. I had to find it from somebody responding to me. I said, who the fuck? Y'all deleted my shit? Then they started talking about how they deleted it. We're going to delete anybody. So I said, what the fuck? Niggas just started deleting this shit. And then they said anybody who got a black profile picture, we just gonna block them. Cause they saw us all have black profile pictures and shit. Then I said, it's some racist ass. If that ain't some racist ass shit, nigga, you talking about he here to say the black race. And you see black faces, nigga, you just want to block us. You just... I kept going, though. I ain't give a damn. I said they ain't blocked me yet. Shit. Nigga, it happened. It just took a little second, nigga. This how my shit look when I go in there now. They said, nigga, you can't even say nothing no motherfucking mouth, nigga. I said, hell nah, nigga, they got me. Shit, nigga, I wasn't gonna stop. I said, I'm gonna make these motherfuckers have to block me. I ain't gonna stop asking my question. How you gonna tell me to ask it on the last Sunday of the month? You know how disrespectful that is? Nigga, I just asked the shit today. Shit, nigga told me you should ask this on the conference call. I said, nigga, you talking about the same call where they cut you off if they don't agree with you? Yes, that exact same call. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You know how much energy it's taking to answer this? And say for me to ask it on the last Sunday, nigga, do you know? You could have picked any day out the week and I wouldn't have taken it that damn disrespectful, nigga. But you picked the last one of the last part of the month. You could ask me on the last Sunday of the last part of the month. What the fuck, nigga, you put me last. Everybody gonna be able to ask they shit first, nigga. The hell? I know what that means, nigga. Just put me last. Then nigga put me on a waiting list. You know, I'm not talking about no waiting list for later. I got you. They be telling everybody when they want to come, I'm going to answer your question at 10 a.m. Okay, cool, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, I'll wait till 10 a.m. Nigga, I'm not waiting till Jesus. Literally, nigga tell me you could call when Jesus comes, then I'll ask you a question, brother. What the hell is you talking about? Yeah, I'm just supposed to be all right with that. Then gonna tell everybody 6'8" for 6'8" for. Hey, nigga, hey. I know Pops be on this bitch laughing, bro. If he don't be on this bitch, he be hearing this shit. I know his ass be like, what the hell? 6'8" for. Oh, he's a shadow person. Shadow person and 6'8" for. Or 6'8" for shadow person. He's not to be trusted. Hell no, nigga. Your ass like you done told people pad that plate a few times in your life. Nigga got one of them faces, he can apply for anything. You know how you can just tell me you can't see this nigga. You got don't look at the picture in the middle, you gotta look at the picture to the right. Now watch. Tell me you can't see this nigga being an elementary school teacher, nigga. Tell me you can't see this nigga being a mean ass chef, nigga. He look at you the same way when you trying your food. He know that shit finna be bang. You like it? You like that? Well, wait till you try. Wait till you try my crumpets. Hell no, nigga. Tell me this nigga wanna make a fire-ass sheriff. Nigga, he just look like every sheriff. Nigga, you know that's a motherfucking sheriff, bro. Motherfucker trying to tell you something. He can't run for president? Nigga, You wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was collecting tickets at the movie theater, nigga. You wouldn't be surprised. What you need to think of? Well, I have seen it, by the way. I actually looked the film. It's a nice picture. Enjoy. That nigga say picture. I have seen this rather good picture. It's perfect for a date. Is this your lady? What is you talking about? Hell nah, nigga. He got a universal face. That's how he became one of those civilians, nigga. Y'all infiltrating and don't even know it. You think all this shit just be a joke. That nigga look like he worked with them boys. Nigga, I'm not talking about, no. It be agents. That's different. You know, you got police officers. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers from the military. That's different. Nigga, you got CIA. That's different. Nigga, we know what we talking about when we say them boys. This nigga look like he with them boys. Nigga, I'm talking about the one where he be right there talking to you. Yo. So, boy, but yeah, okay, lay it down for me. You ain't even catch what this nigga say. You so under trance of what the nigga been talking about. You ain't even hear what he said. You like what he said? Lay it down for me, please. Lay what down for you? Want me? Okay, well, I'll explain it. No, lay it down. Well, the other way down. Lay it down. You talking about lay it down, folks, nigga? Oh, I'm with the boys. I thought it was obvious. Hell no, nigga, they can't see this shit. This nigga like you with them boys, boy. All right, man. Y'all don't get mad at me. I'm just here to put it all right there for people to see it. I always ask myself, too, should I do this, should I do that? Sometimes I be like, I'm going to refrain. But then they do other little shit. I'm like, look how y'all talking to people. That was a sorry answer. It was an excuse, a pathetic one at that. What the? Nigga, who the fuck do you think you are talking to people like this? Y'all got to stop going to be hanging around people. I told you, you get the doctrine for free. Go get it and read it. Don't be up under these people talking to you all kind of way and handling you. But there ain't nobody. Or you think what you want to think. Think what you want to think. Let them pose and you believe them. I'm telling you, not everybody who said unto the master they with him is actually with him. They don't care about him. They care about their money, though. Let that money come in conversation. They care about that. Let them books come. They care about that. You start asking questions about what's really going on, niggas about leaving the planet. How you know? Well, the master says, no. When you're using the Waku, all this could be fake. Think about what I just said to you. When I said that, they got mad. They're like, well, if you believe it's all fake, why are you here? Nigga, that'll make me a believer if I believe it's all fake. I said, it all could be, though. So that shouldn't trigger you. That should excite you. Think about it. If you come to me and you say, nigga, you ain't no rapper, that sound like cap. I'm going to be like, well, if you don't think I'm a fucking rapper, why are you here? 6'8" for plussing? Hey, I'm going to be like, oh, I ain't a rapper. I'm going to play on some shit. Who that is? Or I'm going to freestyle about you. You know what I mean? I'm going to show and prove. It's my point. Okay, I say, oh, this shit could be fake. Well, if you think it's all fake, why are you here? Why are you here trying to distract people because you want it to be about you, your own person? Nah, nigga, I'm asking you questions because I think it's fake. So you talking about, no, I don't believe it's fake. However, it could be. So because it could be fake, I can ask questions. Because it could be made up, I can ask questions. Just because niggas stand in front of me looking the part, putting on a uniform, doesn't mean you have an authority. You know how many people did this before us? The Hebrew Israelites dressed up said we're going to be leaving the planet. They did it for 60 years plus. Community, and they still out there doing it. They forgot. Their doctrine said they were leaving the planet in 2000, and they all missed it. You don't remember? Yeah, I feel like I am going to look further and further away. Eventually, I'm just going to sound like a Jamaican. Y'all was going to let me do it, too. I did start. They need to make a movie with Jason Statham going around asking people questions. Go a question for you. No, I don't believe what you say. Why would I believe what you say? You take me for a fool. Shit. They try to tell you something, man. Asking questions ain't no problem. It could be fake. But that's the good thing. Because now you know you at that seat where you're truly not a believer. So that you put even what you stood on to the test. Remember I told you I did that as a 9-year-old. Why would that be different? Why would this be different now? And why y'all mad at me? Let me tell you why. Man, because you know what you don't know. But your whole everything is built off of the illusion that you got some type of supreme knowledge. All right. You can run it with anybody. You could probably run circles around damn near everybody out there. They don't know your game. But I do, because I was raised in it. So now, what can you do when one of your own says, I got questions? What can you do? The man stands up and says, okay, what you want to ask me? You know what I'm saying? That's what the man do. The coward calls him the devil, calls him 6'8", calls him a shadow person, calls him all this other stuff, tell people don't be distracted by him. We see you. Got people joining in, y'all clapping and all that. That's the coward. Stand up and be a man. Is what you're teaching true? Meaning, do you know? No? You believe? Okay, let's do this. Stop attacking the Christian people. Talking about you could throw the whole Bible away, nigga. They could throw the whole doctrine away. You don't know nothing about, you don't know anything in the doctrine. They don't know who Jesus is. You don't know who Yanun is. You know who Malachi is. You think those are the same people? Is that what you think? Nigga, he'll tell you it's multiple beings operating. You don't know who Yanun is. You know who Malachi is because you've seen him in the flesh. You talked about who's Yanun. Because you say he's a transmitter. If he's a transmitter, who is a transmitter for? All you see is a transmitter. You just looking at a phone. Who on the phone? Do you know who Yanun is? No. All right. So then, nigga, it's just Christianity, just with a different name. The Muslims never met Muhammad. These Muslims of today never met him. They still speak of, they add him in Shahadatan. Okay, they still acknowledge him, even though they say Allah only has no partners. Shahadatan put Rasulullah, alayhi salam, right next to Allah when they're saying it. Still, it's no different then. Muhammad is their messenger. Jibril is the messenger of the messenger. All right, or messenger unto the messenger for Allah. So the first messenger would have been Jibril. Did they ever meet him? No. Oh, okay. So then, all right, you say, look, you say, nah, the Bible full of shit. Okay, the Bible full of shit because you aren't able to prove what's in it. Prove what's in the doctrine of Wusabat. Prove what's in the doctrine of Wusabat. Prove what's in the Quran. Anybody can say that about anybody's religion. And Wusabat is looking like a religion to me. So I ask, come and stand on the truth about what you teach, about what you say. And I listen to what they be saying. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all pay attention. Now, before we move on, we're about to get up out of here. For those of y'all who were on this live the whole way through, did y'all observe what I observed? Meaning when the brother came on here, did y'all observe the same thing? Don't just say it because you think I'm some authoritative figure. I'm just on a phone talking. Did you observe him deflecting? Or did you observe him able to deal with the truth directly? Whichever one you observed is what you observed. Did you observe him dealing with the truth directly or did he deflect? I asked him questions. When have you, or how did you know, or how do you know whether or not the literal exists? The overseers. He said his own experience. I said, what was your experience? I met you. All right. So now that you said that, what did you say that for? I asked you, how do you know the literal exists? Well, I came to you and I saw you. You talked to me about it. I said, nigga, that's just hearsay. Remember? Then he went to, I had a feeling. I had a feeling back in 2022. And he was like, after he had that feeling, he wrote stuff down. It wound up happening. I said, nigga, that's just affirmation and prediction. That's still not substantiated in the existence of extraterrestrial deities that watch the earth plane. Nigga, have they made themselves real to you at all? I had a hunch. You had a hunch? I had a gut feeling. Well, he ain't had no accent. I had a gut feeling. So you had a gut feeling. All right. How about this? Jesus, same situation. The Christians say the same thing. So how about this? How about let's stop challenging them then? Let them have their religion in peace. Let them believe in Jesus in peace. Stop acting like you're going to wake some people up and bring them where? To more confusion? You don't even know who you chanting to or for or what the chants are, because you got a million different camps saying different things that's supposed to be the words. You don't have one language group. Did y'all know that? The Sabaeans don't have one language group. It's like 79. I'm like, every group is saying different things. So then when y'all chant, I'm convinced niggas don't even chant at 3 p.m. People just want to be different. We're going to go on at 3:03. I just feel like it's just like that. Y'all got all these people with all these different. It's like, which one is the one that got the real tone? Wait. Oh, that's called confusion. So you don't know who you're chanting to. You don't know what you're chanting and why you're chanting. You don't know what language it's supposed to be. You don't know who the overseers are. You don't know who the Riskians are. You don't even know who Yadun is, Malachi. You could know who he is physically, but you don't really know who Malachi is. You don't know who Melchizedek is. You don't know any of the things that they're talking about. You don't know Sudan's old culture. You don't know if it was Nuapu. You don't know any of these things, so then you just believe. That means you're no different than the rest of the religions. Okay. If you are just another religion, then you have the right to believe. Then that means the Christians do too. Anybody out here talking about they're going to wake Christians up, if you don't know the Bible, how you going to do that? Now, repeating what Dr. York said and knowing the Bible is two different things. To my knowledge, Malachi never sat and read the whole Bible, meaning to you. He never just sat on the recording and just started off in the beginning, right? And ended up with forever and ever, amen. You see, I never saw that, never heard that. Even if he did, that would mean that you would have to listen to that enough times or read it enough times to know it. Do you know the Bible? When people get to speaking about the Bible, do you know it? If you don't even know that Bible, how are you? You see, and you know they don't know the Bible because they be wrong. They be wrong. You debate people, but you can open talk them. You can deflect like a master, and then you push it to your followers. Y'all are gaining more followers, not people who are learning to use their own brain. But what do you say? You say, phase one wants followers. Well, then why am I encouraging people to use their own brain? You see, hey, y'all gotta wake up. I don't want my followers. Use your brain. We done challenged everything. They thought they was exempt. And for a moment, I allowed it to be. Why? Because I was waiting to see. What are people gonna do? Y'all platform getting bigger. Why is the focus not on his freedom? Forget the books. He's the walking information. Regardless of any of that, information or no information, he gave you, what, 25? 25. He gave you 55 years of his life. Are y'all catching what I'm saying? He gave you 55 years of his life. And I'm one of the students and I'm making good of myself. I'm not talking about no internet thing. I'm saying, yo, I'm really going through the changes, the introspection, the real shadow work. I'm really going through it. It's not easy. And people that are around, they're really going through it. And it's not easy. And we have him to thank for it. I don't have my hand out saying, what's the next doctrine? Yo, if I turn on Hubby Hubby, nigga, that's doctrine. The voice, the tone, the memory of what it used to be like when motion existed, that's doctrine. I can take that and do something with it. I can sit and listen to Dr. York 1992 every day and be motivated and laced with discipline enough to get out and make things happen. Get people together for real. Change my life for real. Alter myself for real. I can put on ancient comedic this. Why y'all still got y'all hand out? And how selfish is it that he's been locked up for 24 years. And the moment he got locked up, y'all just wanted to know more shit. Soon as he get locked up, so I just want to call you and ask you, who are we praying to? Who? Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? He locked up. Yo, Baba, I want to know if you got some more information on this, and the third. Yo, he locked up. So now he said the men didn't go anywhere. Y'all need to know what that means, sisters. All right, and younger brothers coming up, you need to know what that means. For one, the men was looked at as like they knew what to do in the tribe or in the nation, in the family. What we learned is they talked a 2 decades long game. No results. You see, no results. That's not a good sign. If you keep doing the same thing the same way, using the same people, expecting something to change, you're crazy. Dr. York's words. I'm not saying he came up with the saying. I'm saying those are his words. The same people are being used. The same people standing in front of people. They're doing the same thing, the same way, expecting. He said, why can't everyone just come together? I grew up asking that. And it was a sad thing because I was a child looking up, literally, height-wise and mentally. I looked up to these people. You have to understand where I'm coming from. They're trying to kick it like I'm somebody who's trying to take over the tribe. Let me get this on record because you know this is going to go up. Let's get this on record. I don't want to take over the tribe. I'm not Dr. Malachi York. I don't think I'm Dr. Malachi York. I'm not the Nubian Christ. At least I don't know. If it's something that's been told or going to be told to me, it got to be told to me. As far as now, I'm not claiming to be no Nubian Christ. I'm not claiming to be Jesus. I'm not claiming to be no successor. That's their delusion. Listen to me. If I wanted y'all to think that I was going to take something over or take his followers or any of that, why would I just put it on record and say, that's not what I want? Let's make sure it's clear. No, I will never retract that statement. That isn't what I want unless it is appointed unto me a role to do, which it hasn't been. I have absolutely no interest in inheriting, taking over, or becoming a successor of Dr. Malachi York's movement, or the people who betrayed him, or the people who they will siphon from you as parasites, regardless of whether or not you're sick, blind, in a wheelchair, strong, 45, 80, they don't care. Just give them more because they cannot support themselves without you laying yourself on the cross and they drink your blood. Why would I want to inherit that? They won't work together even just to help you get out. You don't even got to like the person. You just got to work together so he can get out. If it's that important, they won't even do that. So why would I want to inherit that? The family at war. Why would I want to inherit that? The people backbiting each other. Why would I want to inherit that? The confusion. Why would I want to inherit that? The people looking at him, waiting on him just to perish. Why would I want to inherit that when he gave you 55 years and I'm just now turning 27, figuring out what life is? I don't want it. So don't let them convince you of that. I don't care if it's Nuntat, anybody, because they love saying it because of their thing, their infatuation, and their issues they had with Prince or whoever it was. I'm not them. I was born into this, raised up in this caring. And you can check my record. These folks don't even have no record that go all the way back there. You see these people, they be on, and Prince included, they be on Facebook. You see them out in the world. And then all of a sudden they just pop out with this, that, and the third. And then they go back out into the world. Or they'll come and put the garb on and be right there. And they are flashing money, talking about the G-Wagons they got. All the while you raising money for your father, talking about you got the G-Wagon, you put money in the chat. That don't even look good. It don't even make sense. You that smart. Why didn't you know that didn't make sense? You telling people that they need to step up to help support Barbara for the Williams and Williams, and you flashing stacks of money in a G-Wagon to try to shine on somebody in the midst of you doing that. That don't have nothing to do with the Wapu. He calling women bitches on Clubhouse. The women in the tribe being called bitches, and you his son. That don't even look good. You see what I'm saying? How you don't know that's not a good look? Even if it was something that you did in your everyday life, which is still wrong. How you don't know when you step on that world stage, that's not a good look to be calling any women bitches, especially the women in the tribe, and especially one who was supposed to be aligned as his wife. That don't make sense to me. So whoever y'all dealt with to make you think that that's who you dealing with, forget it. I'm not them. I don't want to be no success. I don't want it. I saw what y'all did. I don't want it. No, I want him to come out and live his life. Eat what he want to eat, live where he want to live, do what he want to do. Be around people who care about him. And one thing about it, it's two different things I done seen. A woman who pregnant and a man in prison. Two different things I done seen. A woman who pregnant will never forget how people treated her when she was pregnant. A man in prison will never forget how people treated him while he was imprisoned. I'm shackled. They got my ego in this chain. They got my legacy on a shelf in handcuffs as a dog, bragging about it. And y'all out here playing games. And you mistake the situation for who he is. He ain't never gonna forget that. I want him to get out and pop, man, go live your life. I'll be good just knowing he out. That ain't y'all. Because you eating off of him. He said, anytime you got a movement like this, there are parasites. All I see is a parasitic community. And if, look, what's so beautiful about it? Any Nuwabi that hear this, if I'm not talking about you, this whole time I've been talking, you ain't feel no type of animosity. If at any point in time you felt animosity, confusion, upset about anything I'm saying, I'm talking about you. You won't know it right now. Your body has to tell you. That's why animosity appears. Your body tell you you're being targeted by it. I'm not talking to you directly, but I am talking to you directly. But anybody who didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because let me give you an example. In my shoes, when he put out that, I never felt loved by any of you humanoids, a lot of people responded to it negatively, like, why is he saying that? Oh, is he good mentally? What did you talk about? He been in prison for 24 years. If he say fuck everybody, you still supposed to be like, you did anything? You don't know what it means to be locked up. You out here living your life and you offended by something he said? Like, what is you talking about? But I didn't feel like he was talking about me. That's probably why I felt like that. I'm like, he ain't talking to me. Anybody feel like that, he talking about you. You don't love him because how you more concerned about what the fuck he said than what he feeling? I don't understand that. I don't get it. So nah, they could try to kick it, but they know my platform too motherfucking big to kick it. Don't ever try to play me. Now you got a situation. I ain't worried about them Christians. Let them live. Let them do whatever they want to do. We already played that game. I ain't worried about the Muslims. Assalamu alaikum. I ain't worried about them. They can do their thing. I ain't worried about the Hebrew Israelites. Shalom. Let them do their thing. Now my attention is on you Sabians and the Wabians. Big bullies. Let's play. All of the doctrine that you push, is it true? Yes or no? And then we go into how you know. And we ain't doing no deflections because I can read them. We just getting straight to the point. I ask a question, get an answer. You can ask me anything. You see the difference? He asked me something. If I don't know what I said, I don't know. If it's an ego thing, you're doing this for your ego. If it's for the ego, then why the fuck, when I don't know something, I say I don't know. That don't do nothing for the ego. That does something for your peace of mind and your own character. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to play this game or this role like I know every motherfucking thing. I don't. So if you're going to ask me some shit and I don't know shit, I'm grateful because now you gave me the opportunity to go look into something I didn't know. The problem comes when you step forth like you know something and you don't. How I know? Because I went through that before as a younger person. I mean, really young. Because the elders used to have to school me and sit me on my behind every time I open up my mouth thinking I know something. And they had to, hey, show me. And I respect each and every elder that did that, not to, for me. Because I started going back to the drawing board and say, damn, I was wrong as hell about that. You develop more character that way. Then when you get back out there, you're more careful with what you say. You got to be responsible for the things coming out your mouth. Not just trying to be the first one to say something, the most unique person to say something, or appear like the strongest. No, what is actually coming out of your mouth? Do you know what you say? That's Nuwapu. So whoever would try to make somebody an enemy for that, or nothing, they'll try to say, he's out here cussing. So is Dr. York. You want to press play? So is Dr. York. Everything my teacher be doing, nigga, I do. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. It'd be different if he was out, but you don't want him out. It'd be different. We'd be having a different conversation, wouldn't we? If he was out. But y'all don't want him out. You see that? So yeah, I cuss. Dr. Malachi York be cussing. Do I have to cuss? No. But it's my motherfucking mouth. He ain't gonna say nothing no sweet way. He say something fake, he said fake than a motherfucker. He just recently was saying that. This shit fake than a motherfucker. I said, I fuck with this nigga. It's y'all trying to play this game, trying to kick it like y'all don't be caught singing. You do be caught singing. Fuck you talking about? Do we gotta cuss? Nah. You see what I'm saying? Do we curse? Yes. That's called being real. If you stop cursing, then cool. You don't curse no more. But if you curse off camera and then you try to kick it, that's called being self-righteous. That's called imitating righteousness, by the way. Then nigga, you ain't really living like that. People know, whatever I get into, I'm going to tell you about it. If I'm on that tight timing, you going to know I'm on that tight timing. The shit I'm on, people know I'm on. You going to see me raw, clean cut. That's Nuwapu. Because how am I going to reach the people who coming from X, Y, Z if I'm trying to put on so much they can't even relate? They can't relate. Malachi said, I take off my robes and I become Dr. York. I put on my suit and I go out into the people. And I talk to them and reach them and pull them home. He said, because even though y'all are here and I'm saying coming home, y'all still don't want to come home. Who we talking to? He was talking to the elders. Go back and listen to them teachings. But he said, y'all full of it. He literally said that. What was wrong with that? That might have been mothership. Go listen to the mothership teaching. He said, y'all full of it. Oh, no, it might have been, come on now. Many are called, few are chosen. Go listen to them old teachings, man. He'll tell you who he was around and what they were doing. He said, you meet someone and you think they're spiritual, and then they worry about how much jelly they got on their toast. Or butter, how much butter they got on their toast. You see? It's like it's the same situation, just people done change names and change faces. So I call them out, and I'm going to keep calling them out. OSM Vision and all Sabians and Nuwabians who are out here teaching. Now, if you one of the Nuwabians or the elders or whoever, don't think I'm coming for you again. If you feel what I'm saying, which a lot of y'all do, y'all just don't talk. I don't really understand it, but I don't have to understand it. However, I know a lot of the elders know what I'm saying is true. Y'all just don't say nothing, but y'all witness this. But they taking advantage of y'all being quiet. So it look like it's just Omari. Anytime y'all sit in them Telegram rooms and y'all watch me say the things I was saying and you knew I was telling the truth and y'all watched it go down and you didn't say anything, they use that to make it seem like I was the one. You see, when my Omi jumped in, and was talking to Iris Hamilton, Iris didn't just respond to my mom. First of all, she didn't even want to say nothing to my mama directly. She left the whole chat. This is why I be saying, y'all elders, when y'all speak, it don't look like it's just me no more. When it's just me, people get irritated because they're so caught up in the group thick and the belief system, all of that. I seem like a disruptor. As opposed to someone who's saying, yo, man, this ain't supposed to be going down like this. You see? But when y'all jump in, they can't do nothing. They weren't able to do nothing. She couldn't do nothing. She had to bear witness and dip. She left the whole chat. It's been only popping since then. You see? So the game is over. We ain't gonna let it go down like that. All right, I got one more thing to do, then we get up out of here. I'm gonna show y'all this video one more time, and then I'm gonna get ready to drop it. Yeah, I gotta get ready. Okay. This is me and 1440 Ty, the My Brother music video. I'm gonna drop it on YouTube. What you doing?
Ain't nobody on earth make me fall out with my brother. You stepping on this tough boy, you gon' die by my brother. Even if I can't even drive, I'm gon' ride by my brother. Just like that Glock 9, you know I'm on the side of my brother. My brother, my brother, my brother. You all the time, you already know my brother. My brother, stepping on the line, my brother. That's the only time I wanna see a handout. My brother gave me confirmation even when I had it out. You can't disguise the real, my brother take that mask out. That's called love. They say it's an in line between that and I say hey, it's a little picture. A lot of my niggas ain't last to this stuff. Now it's dinner time. Breaking through the glass with that cover. My head winning mine. Never wanna hit daddy, yeah. Think about that dinner line. He gon' roll. Check out man, he give a fly. He gon' soar. Give a fuck about no weapon form, he know the law. Catch a couple to the hoes, know that they overboard. Already he could have been involved, should have hit on the law. He be claiming when they fall, nigga, this on his war. It's easy, and it's easy, it sound like my brother, my brother, my brother. My brother, stepping on the line, between my brother. With you all the time, through all these roads and all these highways. My brother, stepping on the line, we choosing love.
Shit, nigga. Shit, nigga. Hey, nigga, it ain't even no room to be impressed no motherfucking more. You gotta find another word, nigga. You gotta find another word. You can't even be impressed no more, nigga. Hey, you ain't even supposed to be able to do this with this shit. You ain't even supposed to be able to do this with AI, nigga. What the hell? Shit, hey, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. Hey, look, y'all know I ain't got no thick sense. You know what I'm gonna do? Shit, I'm gonna have OSM in the classroom, in the teacher room, and they're gonna be gathering sitting in the class, and they ain't gonna know it's him, and he gonna have a hoodie on, and then he gonna start asking the questions. You know what I'm saying? Where are the rich kids now? What do you mean, what are the rich kids now? 6 ether person, show yourself. And he gonna take the hoodie off. And he be like, oh. And he gonna stand up and he gonna start teaching the shit out them niggas. He gonna teach the shit out them niggas. Hell nah, nigga. Shit, y'all ain't heard it. Hey, man, he gonna teach the shit out them niggas. That nigga gonna stand up and get the teaching, nigga. They gonna start melting. Whoa. Shit, you know I can do it. You know I can do it. I'll have Yadno sit in the middle, hoodie on. Everybody listen to a teacher there. Yadno raise his hand. Show yourself, brother. You want to come amongst us to show yourself. Don't be a 6 ether person. Don't be a shadow. Yeah, nigga. I'm be sitting right in the crowd saying, hell yeah. Now we going. Now we going. I'm be ad-libbing the whole time. Shit, I'm making anime, so it'll be like the Boondocks days. Fuck you talking about, nigga? He gonna be going in too. So what you really mean to say is I know and you don't know. Hey, that's right. Hey, nigga, I gotta play this shit one more time so y'all know I'm for real about this shit. Nigga, I can do anything. I can do anything now. I done learned this program and I'm gonna learn some more. Now you know who Yanni is. Hey, so he will say something like that too and walk out. Yeah, it's Final Cut.
Ain't nobody on earth make me fall out with my brother.
See, that's the sauce I will give you. A lot of people just use AI. But like, look, you can't just use AI. You have to edit AI. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is edit, nigga. Like, a lot of this stuff don't be coming out how I make it look.
You stepping on this toe, boy, you gon' die by my brother. Even if I can't even drive, I'm gon' ride by my brother. Just like that Glock 9, you know I'm on the side of my brother. My brother, my brother, my brother. You all the time, you already know. My brother, my brother. Stepping on this line, we choosing my brother. People need my brother. Hey, you telling me that's the only time I want to see a handout. My brother gave me confirmation even when I had out. You can't disguise the real, my brother. Take that mask out. That's called love. They say it's a thin line between that and hate, and I say hate. It's a destination. A lot of my niggas ain't laughing to this stuff. Now it's dinner time.
Y'all don't see what I mean when I'm saying, like, when I take it there, I'm going to take it there. Look.
They say it's a thin line between that and hate, and I say hate. It's a destination.
I don't be playing. When I say it's on, it be on for real. You just don't be knowing how on it be. Like, I don't be playing. I don't be playing. I put my messages in there.
When I had out, you can't disguise the real, my brother. Take that mask out. That's called love. They say it's a thin line between that and hate, and I say hate. It's a destination. A lot of my niggas ain't laughing to this stuff. Now it's dinner time. Break it through the glass, get that cover. My hand winning line. Never wanna get daddy, yeah. Him about that dinner line. He gon' roll. Check out man, they nigga flying. He gon' soar. Give a fuck about no weapon form. He know the law. Get your daughter to the home. Know that he overboard. Know where he should have been informed. Should have
saying? Nigga said these niggas is turning when it puts that button. What are you talking about? That shit hard. That shit hard. That shit hard. Hard. And we got Yano with us. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Yano got out there too, nigga. Hey, bro, that shit's other level. I ain't gonna lie. That murder music part, 5-2, when we beat the car up. Look at Yano in the cut, nigga. Look at Yano in the cut, nigga. Nigga, that's a photo, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? We getting busy. Yano in the cut, nigga. Hey, man. Yeah, you know the for sure. Yeah. Who's this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. Looks like it could have been Gerard. They go Carter. Carter always be somewhere. Back to square one. So y'all niggas ain't finna get busy without me. The fuck nigga, I ain't dead no more. Hell no. He said, who was the Indian dude? All right, I will. Let me see. I can't show y'all. Man, I can't get all the sauce away. Y'all have to understand why I be gatekeeping. I do gatekeep this AI shit. Cause, nigga, we finna take this shit further than anybody. But y'all have to understand, I be in the lab with this shit. I done spent damn near, I'm ashamed. I done spent damn near $2,000 a month, nigga, on AI, but I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm learning this shit, nigga. Do you see what I just showed you? So I gotta show you who that Indian nigga was. I tried to figure it out. All right, I told AI don't get a nigga a helmet, so they just made this nigga Abu. I don't know why. I think they just said it makes sense, but I said don't give him a helmet. I said just do the outfit. So when you know how much this shit costs, nigga was running out of motherfucking credits. I was like, fuck it. I said, I think AI will be smart enough to just not make this nigga be nobody. I kept trying to say, use the 4 niggas that I gave you. They were like, all right, bet. This nigga kept sneaking in it. See, it fucked up a few of my damn credits too. Let me see if I can show you that. It fucked up a few of my credits. Cause these niggas gave me clips like this where it was only that nigga. I said, yo, man, fuck is my niggas at? Where this shit at? I gotta show y'all what I'm talking about. Who army is this, nigga? It was just everybody was this nigga. Every time I turn around, they all this nigga. I said, where's we at? Hey, I was on some bullshit. So I was like, man, hell no. Everybody was that nigga. I gave them 4 reference images, nigga. Y'all understand this shit be costing credits. You know what I'm saying? Look at this nigga Nate. Wait, hold on. Where this come from? Oh, they were the wrong one. That one. Yeah, cause they had us shooting each other and shit. Friendly fire. The fuck is AI doing? Nigga, the AI like had Nate just out of uniform and shit. This nigga Nate, like he looking like he just where he supposed to be and shit. Nigga, where's your motherfucking, why you not in uniform? This nigga Nate just doing whatever the fuck he want to do and shit. I said, nigga, what the fuck? Just want to show niggas. Here goes Steven and shit. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing, Steven? And then niggas just start killing each other. What the fuck? Hell no. There's been a few like funny things. I couldn't put them all in there. I don't know what it was. The hell, who vision is this? Nigga, I said POV. I had to take that whole clip out. You know what I'm saying? Just doing anything. Nigga, that shit was an aggravating ass thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Then they had it where a nigga was like, I don't know how they had it. When nigga had to get on the ship. Nigga, how the fuck these niggas get on the ship? I'm trying to figure out how the fuck these niggas get on. Niggas was running early and shit. I said, y'all must think I'm a hoe. I ain't putting that in there. Yeah, I think niggas just teleport onto the ramp. Nigga, you teleport onto the ramp. What the fuck is the ramp for? Yeah. That shit pissed me off, nigga. But then we had a better explosion, but they had the wrong ship in that motherfucker. I said, nigga, that ain't the ship. Nah, truth be told, I forgot to add the image. That shit pissed me off. So I had to fucking merge the clip. Nigga, whose ship is this? Where my unk? But it was a better explosion. Look at this shit. Nigga, that shit was fire as fuck. What the hell? That shit was like a warp, nigga. EMP. Oh, I like this. But it's the wrong fucking ship, nigga. Damn. Shit, nigga, there's a lot of stuff like that. This shit was fire hell by itself, nigga. What you talking about? What the hell is you saying? Bitch. What the hell is you doing? So there was a few on that work, and some of this shit didn't work, nigga. I'm like, I can't show y'all the other stuff because it's giving up too much sauce. But shit. Yeah. Yeah. It did its thing, though. I had to take some of it out because it was too much. I'm like, I'm just trying to be too much of an action movie because this shit, I had to take some of this out. What the fuck the doctor do? I said, I can't put this in. It's too violent. I don't want to send the wrong message to beat the doctor's ass. The hell the doctor do? The fuck did the doctor do? Doctor didn't even have no red eyes. Beat his ass. Then I tried to do it again. Said maybe if I do it a different way. Fuck this shit. I'm out. I said that's worse. So I kept it running, but I'm like, I can't be beating the doctor's ass. I can't do it. I can't beat the doctor's ass. then just trapped himself, had everywhere he could go, and got trapped between running back and nothing. Look, just running back and just, oh shit. Then he's safe. You ain't safe, nigga. That shit pissed me off. Boy. Some of this shit pissing me off, I can't lie. Shit, but yeah. All right, y'all. Let me get on up out of here. This shit made me mad. It's like he wanted to laugh. Then why they put all kind of, what the fuck is on my face, nigga? The hell? He's like, man, you ain't dead. The fuck is on my face? Like, he want to laugh and shit. Nigga, don't hide your hand. Remember that dad who was laughing about the nigga who...
For 1 year. This is 600.
The nigga, like, tried to act like he was crying and shit. Nigga laughed like a motherfucker. Yeah, he want to cry. Yeah, you don't cry now. You gonna cry later and shit. Then it would make me mad because I said, then the dude clench his fist. Watch how AI clenched the phone. Mad. I was upset. This went well, shit. But then, watch to the end, nigga. AI going AI. This was all good. Yep, everything. Everything right. Watch this shit. Yo, say hell nah, nigga. I just cut to when he running. Fuck it. That shit costs money, nigga. You ain't gotta wait 10 minutes for the motherfucking clip to be like, I'm ready. You ready to do some bullshit? How you just gonna open in front of the bus, nigga? The hell wrong with you? Then this shit confused me, nigga. This shit confused me than the motherfucker. Where the hell these niggas were looking at? First they look here, you think that makes sense, right? All right, cool. Then where's you looking at again, nigga? What the fuck is you? What is you? Why that shit appear over there, nigga? I said I'll just use the clip. That's how clipping the shit out is. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit came out right though. I ain't mad at AI. It did its thing. All right, y'all. I get ready. I got stuff to do. I'll be dropping this soon. 1440 time phase 1, my brother. It'll be out soon. Yeah, he be adding a little. How you fool him? Yeah. Shit. But one tip I'll give y'all about AI, especially when you want to learn how to like take it to the next level with your videos and stuff. Don't opt out on trying to pay. Take it a cheap way. It's gonna take the cheap look. The best way I can say it, learn how to warp the system. I'm telling you, I can't tell you what it is, but some of this stuff you're not really supposed to be able to do with the program I'm using. But I know what the fuck to do. Nigga, I ain't finna say shit. I'll tell you this. Nah, I can't tell you that because I'm gonna be saying too much. I'm a gatekeep this shit. I ain't gonna hold you, but some of the juice I give you, shit. Some of the sauce I'll tell you. And some of the sauce is, learn camera movements. I'll tell you that. Like, learn camera movements. What really helped me is I know videography. So I know what a 180 rule is. I know what a car grip is. You know what I'm saying? I know what a crane up is, a dolly in, a arc right, a 360 orbit. You know what I mean? Learn camera movements so that you ain't just put it in a prompt. Also, when you're doing your prompt, tell it what style is supposed to be producing it. So if you're doing a music video, you need to keep music video style in your prompt throughout all of your clips that you're gonna be editing. Keep music video style in it. If you're doing a movie, put movie style. If you don't, put cinematic or movie style. It's gonna be looking like the shit that you be seeing when I be beating them niggas' ass. You know what I'm saying? It just be looking like AI shit. But you want to put people out of that or take people out of that element of looking like AI, then shit, keep the music video style thing. Add stuff like I put lens flare. When you're doing a music video, you really want that look, add lens flare, LENS flare. That'll give it that look. What else? I'll give you whatever. Other than that, shit, use Higgsfield. Explore the things that they got. It's gonna cost you some money. Use your Nano Banana Pro. Use your Nano Banana to make your images. Or really, I found out ChatGPT 2 make way more definition. Like they produce way more definition. I'll show you an example. It's a different style, so you got to kind of get used to it. But it definitely produced more definition. Here's one I did with Nano Banana Pro. Right? Okay, it's straight, right? And if you don't know nothing about ChatGPT 2, you'll settle. Now, here is ChatGPT 2 and its image generator. You see? Much more detailed, much more realistic. All right, let me see if I can zoom out some more though. Right? And it appears more authentic, especially when you know what you're doing. You see? So, yeah, just, hey, man, study camera movements, artists, innovate, study different styles, and be ready to spend some money. It's going to cost you some money. Shout out to the brothers, though, because we paid $250 to get this done. I think we might have paid $250. No, I think we went over that. Either way, I know I put $250 in the credits just today. So shout out to the brothers, because the brothers came together to help me do it. So sometimes you might have to go, you know what I'm saying,